Yo.
Yes, my G.
What are you
Right,
saying?
I'm gonna put the link in the YouTube chat.
I look translucent, dog. What the hell's going on? Okay, yeah, go on. Yeah. I know. It's like, look at that, dog. Look at that. That's not right, dog. That's not right, dog.
Well, let me put the.
You know why? Because I'm wearing green. I got to take off my top, dog. Straight up. I ain't even saying it, man. Take off my top. The next one, dog.
Yeah, links in the chat if you want to join on, Luke. But do you see what happened with Tottenham?
I was looking translucent, man, because I had the green top on, dog. What the fuck? Yo, people are in the comments. Watch, look at that, dog. That's dope.
DuN Kn0. Yeah, what was it?
What's happening to that? Rise in full effect, dog.
Yeah, what was I gonna say? Did you see the Tottenham result?
No, you know what? Differently, I told you.
1-0 to Burnley.
I love it. I love it. I love it. Because, I've been out. I told you, right? I've been out all day. And I just got back in. And it's like Tottenham lost 1-0 to Burnley. I love that, dog. I love that. How do you mean?
Oh,
what?
That's brilliant, isn't it?
Who scored for Burnley, man?
Oh, I didn't even know. I was too busy.
I don't care. I don't care if like Ronald McDonald scored for Burnley. Look at me. I'm going all nuts. Yo, so look at the big man there, yeah? They beat Man City and then they lose against Burnley. Yo, have some of that, dog. Have some of
Funny,
that.
Man.
Yo, Tottenham is whack. Straight up, man. Tottenham is
whack.
shit. Tottenham is shit everywhere they go. Tottenham is shit everywhere they go. Everywhere they go.
Tottenham get battered everywhere they go.
No, but they're just shit, dog. Like, they get battered everywhere they go. They're shit everywhere they go. They're garbage.
Oh, yeah, right. Give me 2 seconds. I've lost my tobacco.
No. Yeah, no doubt.
It's somewhere in here.
You better find it, dog. You better find it, dog. If you don't find them things, man, are gonna get vexed up. Yo, okay, let's go to the comments still. All right, so we got Luke Legend in the building. Yes, sir.
Yeah, there it is.
Big up yourself, Luke. DuN Kn0.
Yeah, StreamYard, link in the chat so Luke can come on if he wants.
Oh, we always love a bit of Luke, dog. Like, I unveiled his job the other day, dog. I told everybody, homeboy's a male model for GQ, and like he won't like me saying them things. I know. I just let it out, dog. I was like, had to tell the people, dog. So, Luke, you've been what did they call that? You've been not conceived, compromised. You've been compromised. Peach just compromised you, dog. But yes, sir. So, guys, how you doing, man? I'm good now. That like Burnley beat like so and so like 1-0. That's wicked. I love that. That's wicked. Oh no, I didn't mean to remove you. I meant to add you. What's up, Lukington?
Beachington.
Lukington, Lukey, Lukington. How are you doing, my G?
Yeah, I'm all right. I'm all right at the moment, so it's good.
Oh, I love that. Who scored for Burnley to like make our favorite team lose?
Probably that Weddle guy, what his name is.
Ben Mee.
I thought I was gonna say that. Man. I don't know. I just had a feeling it was gonna be Ben Mee. Why didn't we go after him? He would have been nice for us, dog. Straight up,
we do need a centre back though, innit?
That's what I'm saying. I think he would have done the biz.
How you doing, Luke?
Leeds got a stuffing, I see.
Yeah, like when I saw it, it was 4-0 80th minute when I last saw it.
Was it?
4-0, 5-0 or something.
6-0.
Wow.
I bet our Leeds mates ain't happy.
No.
The stable team ain't happy.
Who did they play? Who did Leeds play?
Liverpool.
Oh, that's why. Come on, Liverpool's like playing Real Madrid these days, man.
Straight up.
Yeah, 100%. Why is my camera acting up? So Luke, how we gonna fare against who we playing? Who we playing? Wolves. How we gonna fare against
Yeah,
Wolves?
There's the man, there's
That's it,
Zaki.
innit? That's
There's
it, innit?
Zaki.
That's it, innit?
They're
That's it.
well. They're on. The thing is, I'm worried about the next two games more than worried about Liverpool, etc. Because we should be beating Wolves, but then we got Saints in the cup.
Oh, I fancy us against Saints.
If we lose those two, our seasons are virtually over, isn't it?
Yeah.
It
What
is.
we got Europa League as well, but like
Yeah, if we get drawn
playing
against
until Friday.
Dortmund,
Friday, that's when it is. Okay.
That's draw on Friday, isn't it?
But Dortmund
if
look
we
like
draw
they're gonna.
Dortmund, that's us out, isn't it?
No, but I think it looks like they're out, dog, because Rangers got the best of them.
Yeah, but it's a two-legged thing, though, isn't it? So they've got to play Rangers again before the.
No, I know, but I
draw,
think Dortmund.
Well,
is
before or
done.
after the draw, but you see what Epic said.
We'll go on.
Ben Johnson rejects a new contract, and the club used the extend option to
Yeah.
extend the contract. Yeah, I saw that.
He wants to go to Arsenal, dog. Straight up. He has Arsenal
that's
on his
now.
mind, man. He has
That's
No,
Arsenal
I
on
just
his
think
mind.
he don't want to play left back anymore.
I
Yeah,
don't blame him. I don't blame him, man. Honestly, you blame him? I don't
I'll
blame
be playing
him.
him over Soufal at the moment. To be fair, if I'm honest.
Soufal's playing like shit. To tell you the
Exactly.
truth, man.
I'd play Peach over Soufal at the moment.
Nah, but I don't know if I go that far, dog. I don't know if I go that far. But like, no, honestly, Ashby, I'd give Ashby a go. I'd give Ashby a go
Yeah,
for sure.
Who's it? Oh, we got another guest coming in.
I'd give Ashby a go, man. I'd give Ashby a go 100%, man. No doubt about it. Yo, stupid fuck. Do I got it? Do I got it? Oh, I finally got it. Holy crow, that took a while. I finally got it. Wow, that took a minute, man. It looks like I'm in like Star Wars, dog. Like straight up.
It does look like you're in Star Wars.
I'm in
You
Star
cracked me.
Wars. I know. All I need is like a lightsaber. Do you know that they got like lightsaber competitions in the Olympics now? Like, what is up with
Fuck
that?
off.
Like, swear to God. Introduced
Like
2019.
Peach, that's why I called you Red Leader from Star Wars.
I love you for that, but I
I
hate
haven't got
Star, I
fucking
hate
clue what you
Star
lot are on
Wars,
about.
dog. I hate Star Wars. I can't. Back to the Future all day long, and Rise is with me on
Yeah.
that. Rise is riding with me
Yeah.
on that, dog.
I am with him on that.
But like, yo, Back to the Future, Star Wars, paint drying things, dog.
Amaret
You
said
can
that's
love
called
both.
fencing.
I know, like, you know what? I appreciate the whole thing behind Star Wars. I do. I appreciate that. It's all like Illuminati things and like, yo, Empire Strikes Back things. I appreciate them things, but I don't know. The movies are just like, I don't know. You like it, don't you, Luke? You like it. You like it a lot, don't you? Because a lot of people love it. It's like a cult, isn't it? Like a lot of people love Star Wars, don't they?
Yeah.
And, not me, dog. Fever, what are you saying, rude boy?
He's muted at the moment.
Oh, okay. Who muted him? Yay, finally
No, I
somebody
think he
got
muted
it.
himself.
No, I'm playing.
No, Back to the Future's better than Star Wars.
Rise.
All day.
See, you're a G, because like you never even really watched two Back to the Future things, right? And I was talking about it, and then homeboy, you went on and started watching.
No,
like,
I've
it was,
watched them.
like,
I've watched them
respect.
before.
Yeah.
Before. And
Just
then
refreshed your.
then we started
yeah.
talking about it, didn't we? So I was like, "Fuck, it, I'm gonna watch them again." You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's dope. It's dope. I love
I'm
that.
so old. I saw Back to the Future at the cinema where it came out.
Did you? You know what? A lie. I
But
saw
someone
Back.
else coming in, I'm sure who it is.
I saw Back to the Future too. No, I don't know about. Let's see what happens. Go on. Let's see what happens. Still. Go on. But yeah, no, I saw Back to the Future like whatchamacallit in the cinema with some girl named Penny. I'll never forget that, dog. Some girl named Penny. And like, yo, we watched Back to the Future, and then at the end of the Back to the Future was like to be continued, and then it's like 10 years later, then it finally came out. But we have to wait some time.
7, I think, didn't it?
What, come again?
I think the second one came out in 97, didn't it?
Well, it came out late. I know that because I was thinking it would come out like a year or two later, and then it came out like years later, dog. It was mad. Hold on, where's my phone at, dog? My phone. Oh, there you go. Hold on. Yeah, yeah. It was what, 7 years later?
Oh, about 10, I'd say.
Yeah, I think you're right, dog. I think you're right, dog.
It was either, I think it was 89.
Was it?
It came out then part 3 came out in 1990.
Yeah, I wouldn't doubt it, man. Honestly, I
Yeah.
wouldn't doubt it, man. I would not doubt it at all, man. Franco's in the building. Franco, come on. Come through. He just texted me. So, like, yo, I got to get
Yeah,
the
Franco,
invite
come on.
thing. I know. Franco is the bomb, dog. He's the bomb diggy. So, Lukington, what is it like with Wolves? You were like saying, all right, maybe okay. Like, what's your thing? What's your thing with Wolves? You think you're going to do them in? You think you're going to, like, go under the knife?
1-0. A
Word.
depressingly dull 1-0.
Another draw, dog. Another draw.
I don't think we
Wow.
can deal with another draw.
No, I don't either, dog. I don't either. It's just like I know a point's a point, but it's like 2 points lost in our condition. Like, because we're playing.
Yeah.
Well, it's 2 points lost because like we should be winning those games, but we are playing like shit. You know what I mean? But like we should be winning those games, man. Honestly, like Wolves, we should have them tied up, sewed up, and done up. Hog tied them up, man.
Straight up, man.
Absolutely. I'm sending Franco the link just now. See if he wants to come in. Who's this
Hey,
rap?
Frank,
Yo, Robbie B. Robbie B. Robbie B. What are you saying, man?
Hello, lads.
Who is there? You support West Ham or who do you support, dog?
Hey, first time on here.
So I
Should
know.
have been Robbie Singleton. Hey, what's up, my man?
Hey!
What? All right, Mr. Robbie. Yes. Wicked. So you support Tottenham, yeah?
Cuss you.
Why you don't even have to think about that? You don't even have to think about that. Like, that wasn't a trick question. That wasn't.
I was trying to find the right words. Spit it out, you know what I'm
The
saying?
right words there is fuck and off.
No, he wasn't trying to find the right words. He was trying to find the white words. He was like, yo. I love that, man. How you doing, Rob?
Yeah, fair dues.
Yeah, you're good.
We didn't do that
Alright.
much damage, so we're okay.
Good. Did you watch Russie today or no?
Not tonight, no. I watched the watch along with the disabled team, Liverpool and
Alright.
Leeds.
Yep.
What a debacle.
Nah,
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Not good at all.
Nah, it's Liverpool though, isn't it, mate? Like yeah.
Yeah.
Different
I
level,
think,
man.
we got to play them again, haven't we?
Yeah, we do soon. I think it's like Wolves, Villa, and then Liverpool, something like that. Like in and around those.
I mean,
Frank
the good
was at work.
news is that
There you
Liverpool got to play City,
Yep.
and they're about four goals ahead, so anything could happen.
go. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, you're right, man. Too right, man.
Leeds, I think Leeds are sleepwalking away into relegation.
I hope not.
Well, I'm looking at the table now,
Yeah.
and Leeds are 15th on 23 points,
Yep.
having played 25 with a goal difference of -27.
Yeah.
Then there's Everton, then there's Newcastle, then Burnley played 23, -8 goal difference and 20 points. So if Burnley win their next game, they're above Leeds on goal difference with a game in hand.
See, that's mad.
And a goal difference swing of about 18.
Mm-hmm. So it could happen.
I don't want Leeds to go down.
No, I hear that.
Like, got respect for all our Leeds friends in the chat. like Nashy and all that. I know quite a few of the Leeds fans and stuff. Like, I want Leeds to be in the Premier League. Like,
yeah, they deserve it, don't they?
The only good thing for West Ham is that if Leeds go down, we may nick a couple of their players.
Yeah, I hear that.
Luke. We might get Luke Ayling and the goalkeeper because we ain't getting Calvin Phillips or Rafinha. That's for starters.
How do you mean? If they won't want to play in the Championship.
No, but
if
they've got any sense, they've got an agent who's not an idiot that will get them to move to Newcastle, Liverpool, or Arsenal. If they end up at West Ham, their agent's an idiot.
Yeah.
Peach, you're looking straight out of a 90s music video there, mate.
I know. Background. I know, but look, I got like this one too. Hold on, where's this one? This one's like weird though. That one's weird. Like, but it's nice though. Still, it's like odd. That one's odd. But somebody else is in the thing. I heard a beat. Who is that, Rice? I heard somebody, man. Is there anybody there or no?
Sounds like a seance.
I heard somebody mention.
There's a depressed-looking northerner.
How's that going?
How's it going, mate?
Not bad, Cop, not bad. I heard Leeds mentioned then.
Yeah, well, yeah. Not a great night, was it?
It was shite. It was just schoolboys playing against men, simple as.
Yeah.
Every time someone joins after refresh, it's so annoying.
I know. But what was wrong with Leeds though? Was Liverpool just too Liverpool, or like y'all just shit?
Liverpool are just savage no matter who they play.
Yeah.
It's just. I just want.
Did you hear what I was saying, Nashy? Though, did you hear what I was saying? I just think that you could if you're not careful, just sleepwalk your way into the relegation zone at the wrong time. It's crackling.
That's Rise. It's always Rise. Rise is the crackle master, dog.
That's me.
Straight up. If you take yourself out and come back in, you're always good. You're always good. When you take yourself out and come back in, you're always good. Watch. He'll come back in. He'll be good as gold, man. Honest to goodness.
So do you reckon you could be in the bottom three at the wrong time of the season, mate?
There's a chance, but you never know.
Because I don't think Everton and Newcastle are going down.
It's going to be one of these games that's going to be go down to the wire, I think.
Yeah, like last match of the season type shit.
I hope
I'm fine. It was on charge. I don't know if that was fucking with it as well.
We'll see.
We'll see.
It's one of these. It's just we knew we weren't going to win. There were no win. It wasn't a win game against Liverpool.
Yeah.
No.
What was wrong though? Nasty Nas. What was wrong? Was it just like you couldn't contain Leeds, or like no, you couldn't contain Liverpool? Or Liverpool was just like running ragged? Like what was it? A bit of both, or like
they were just too much for them.
Yeah, but they're a bit too much of everybody.
Frick is in the building.
Don't let that dent you, man. Don't let that dent you. Who do you have next? Nas?
We've got Tottenham.
Fuck.
That's alright, you'll beat Tottenham this year.
Yeah, go on. Burnley beat Tottenham. You'll murder Tottenham, dog.
Tottenham and Norwich. Oh God. And then we should have an easy run, hopefully.
So there you go.
I think their Leeds went one more. They should have bought in January. They need strength, but Sarah.
Okay, Sarah, whatever will be. We're going to Wembley. What up, Kieran? Kieran's in the chat. Yo, Kieran, come.
I've already put the link in, Kieran. By the way.
What's the time now, man? What's it like? It's what? It's like 10. It's what? No, it's 11 now, isn't it? It's
20
no,
past
it's
10
10.
my time, and he's
Yeah.
15 hours ahead. So that
Yeah. So it's like 10,
1 o'clock?
11, 12, 1 in the morning. So he's probably nicely like buzzing
No,
off some red
1 in the
wine.
afternoon, you dickhead.
Oh, you're right. Yo, I'll take that, dickhead 100. You're right. Because when it's morning, it's night for him. When it's
Yeah,
night, it's
exactly.
morning. I got you. Yep, 100. 100, man. Yo, you seen his birthday yesterday? It was like 2.
Yeah, it was. Gaz was saying
Yeah,
what
man.
happened to Spurs. They're shit.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Saying hi, Peach, how are you?
Yes, Gaza in the
And saying
building.
hi, Reese, how are you? Yep.
In the building.
I think it's going to be an interesting game for Leeds, though, with the old buds.
Yeah.
If we don't turn them over, I'll be worried.
Against who, Nashi? Spurs?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Well,
10 hours ahead, you donut. Right.
I know,
okay,
but
so...
Lukington, think about it. It's like Spurs beat Man City, and then they lose against Burnley. It's like almost like our kind of way of playing.
8
like,
o'clock in the morning, Kieran.
You know what I mean?
I'm all right.
Like Luke, it's almost like our way of playing. We'll beat the top teams, and then we'll lose against Norwich and like Watford and Burnley. Like, yeah, man. So I think Leeds could give Spurs a run out, man. I really do. They
You've got to
locked
think
down
of it.
Son and Kane.
Look at lineup: Man United,
Yes.
couple of days later Liverpool, then a couple of days after that Tottenham.
Yep. Yo, I have it.
No rest.
You're letting too many goals, though. That's the problem.
Yeah, it's just ridiculous.
Mm-hmm.
It's just ridiculous. Well,
To get 3 points, you've almost got to score 3 goals a game.
yeah, it's ridiculous. It's going to be fun, mate.
Whereas West Ham are different to that. If we could just score 1 more goal, we'd normally win.
Nash is up for it, though. I love that. Nash is up for it.
I'm always up for it.
Love it. Love it. Love it.
I think we'll be doing a watch along.
Mm-hmm.
I could see it coming.
That'd be dope because I seen you on the watch alongs with who was it? With ThA, I think it was, wasn't it?
Disabled team.
Was it the disabled team? That's it. That's it. It wasn't ThA. It was the disabled team because I caught you guys doing the watch along. It was either last week or the week before, and it was brilliant. You and Stuart bounced off well, man.
Your keyboard is too close to your microphone.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, I'm just typing something. Hang on.
Well, yeah, it'll get interesting, I'm sure.
Yeah, it always does, doesn't it? Like, honestly, with last match of the season, I like looking at the bottom of the table rather than the top, as long as we're not in it. But even when we are, I still like looking at it because, like, you got teams like flirting with relegation. They go from like 18th to 15th, 16th to 17th, 17th to 19th, 19th to like 14th. I love that. I love that, man. Yo, have you lived in Leeds your whole life, Nash?
No, I don't live in Leeds.
Where do you live?
They won't let him back in.
I live in between everybody.
Where come again? So I couldn't hear that. Go on.
Pontefract.
Where the fuck is that?
West.
Where the cakes are made.
Where cakes are made.
All right. Flipping hell.
I haven't got Scooby.
All right. I'll Google them.
Do you like Pontefract cakes? Aren't they those licorice things?
Yeah, licorice.
Are
they?
They're quite horrible, aren't they?
Yeah.
Hold on 2 seconds. I just got to go deal with something. I'll be right back.
But do you fancy? Are you going to get a good go out of Wolves then?
Well, hopefully we can beat Wolves, but it's going to be a bit of a challenge to say the least, especially the way we're playing in form.
Yeah, I think West Ham will the Wolves. I reckon.
Antonio needs to score.
Oh, definitely. Like, I don't know why he's out of form. Well, obviously because he's not playing well, but
I think there's more than him that aren't. I think there's more than just Antonio that aren't in form.
Oh yeah, Souček's not in form.
I think Souček's out of form. I think Ben Rama's out of form. I think since Fornell's had since Christmas, and he's had the kid Fornell doesn't look the same player.
Yeah,
Lanzini,
I've said that before.
Lanzini's hit and miss. I think the only thing that looks good is our centre backs. So one's a cat kicker, and the other one's
Craig Dawson, the best player in the
32-year-old Craig
world. Come
Dawson.
on.
That's what I mean. But if your best player is 32-year-old Craig Dawson, you ain't finishing fourth, are you?
Yes, because it's Craig Dawson.
okay, Reese.
You know my love for that man.
It's crazy.
So yeah,
Absolutely good.
I think West Ham's form is just. I hope because we've got Sunday, and then we've got the FA Cup on Wednesday.
Yeah, I think
Is
so.
that right? I'm almost like I prefer to win the FA Cup game and go.
Yeah, let's have a look.
I just don't think that the leagues. I think Arsenal are going to finish above us. I think United are going to finish above us.
Yes.
Unless we start winning games, Wolves are going to finish above us. Spurs are just like, who knows? As you say, they can beat Man City one week, lose to Burnley the next week. They could quite easily go to Leeds and win 5-0, but they quite easily lose 4-1.
Exactly. They're
So
shit.
who knows where they're going to finish? So I just think if we get that, what's that thing that Spurs qualify for? Europa
Oh, the
Conference.
Potato Farmers Challenge Cup.
Yeah, if we get that this season, all right, and go some distance in the cups. All right, I'd prefer we'd have invested in January, but
Oh, I think
we are
all
where
wanted
we
to
are.
invest in January.
But we are where we are. So if we end up with 7, a good run in both of those cups we're still in.
It's crazy. It's going to be crazy. I find this season crazy for all team. Right. That's good, man. No.
It's Reese's bloody computer. It's whatever he's using is rubbish.
That's shocking, isn't it? That is crazy.
I'm using £110 Amazon Fire thing. What the hell is he using?
Me?
Have you got is it a tin can with a string on it?
Yeah, pretty much. iPhone 11, I think. I think it's 11.
Shite phone.
Better than Android, though.
Is it? My Android's fine, mate. Can you hear me? Okay. Can you hear me?
No.
I don't.
Right, yeah, so Sunday we have Wolves. Wednesday, Southampton in the Cup. Saturday, we've got Liverpool away.
Oh, that's nothing, yeah. I believe we've only won once at Anfield since 1963.
And you were alive to see that, weren't you?
Not quite.
Not quite,
You cheeky bastard. You cheeky bastard.
You know what I'm like.
Okay.
And I think you'll find that was a 3-0 win in the Pyatt season.
Oh, yes. Dimitri Payet.
Hey, Luke. Anyone said you like the Moose?
Sorry, mate.
Yeah, I couldn't really hear that too well.
So, did anyone say to Luke that he sounds like the Moose on Talk Radio?
If only I was that handsome and successful.
Yeah, he's not handsome and successful, is he? I'm right knocking into you today, Luke. I apologise.
Crazy. Crazy.
Cool.
You know what I'm like.
It's crazy. Hey guys, I'm gonna leave it with you. I'm gonna have a drink.
All right then, mate.
I need to wet the whistles and watch a bit of telly because I'm a bit upset with that score.
All right.
Stay away from the bleach, mate.
I'm going to be doing some more chili challenges. Death Nuts coming. That's my next one.
All right. All right, mate.
Bye, guys. Yeah,
Just
see
make
you
sure
later.
it's proper milk, not almond milk,
I know.
like Charlie Boy had.
Have fun, guys.
See you later, mate. But yeah, where's Peach even gone?
He had some important business to attend to, he said.
That's probably food-wise then.
So where do you think we'll finish then? Reese, my friend, and Robbie, obviously.
It's hard to say, really, because it's hit when we go out to play. It's hit and miss with what we're gonna do, really, isn't it? So anything top 7 or 8, I'll be happy with, as long as we do well in the cup.
I think that's all we can ask for at the moment.
Yeah, exactly, because we've not gone out of Strengtford. Definitely not. Like most other teams have gone out in Strengtford and stuff. Like we could have easily brought in someone. We should have brought in at least someone, because like we're prone for injuries. The team's prone for injuries. Touch wood, but like, yeah, why didn't we? It's the question.
I haven't got the answer to that. My problem is we look to the bench and there's nothing there.
Yeah, just need to stick Craig Dawson up front.
Well, it's probably a better good enough option as any.
Yeah. Bring Diop in for Dawson at the centre back position, then stick Craig Dawson up top. Gaz is right.
Or Fredericks, he's quite quick.
Sorry.
Or Fredericks, he's quite quick.
Yeah. Bring Fredericks up front. I don't know. Fredericks might make a good
tricky winger.
Yeah.
Yeah. And what do you reckon? Dan Randolph up front? He's a big lad.
Yeah, he could do a job up front. I know. Boys like making players in the strikers, don't he?
There's the answer. So what does Robbie think?
But would you play 2 up front against the
2 up front?
I'd play 2 up front. I'd play 2 up front, mate, if we had 2 people to play up front.
Antonio and Darren Randolph. Sorted.
I was thinking more like Antonio and Vlasic.
Yeah, I was going to say about playing Vlasic up, seeing what Vlasic can do up front.
Then the problem with that is,
Antonio.
well, then Vlasic and who? Sorry, Bowen.
Antonio.
Yeah, no, you have. Unfortunately, you have to play Antonio. You can't not play the guy that scored all those goals for West Ham. The 2 starters are. You've got to work a formation that's got Bowen and Antonio in the side, because they are our most potent weapons. They may not be the most technical. You know, they're not going to chip in a goal from 35 yards and then, do a Rabona, but they are our most effective goal-scoring weapons, and they have to start. So you have to work away if that's Vlasic. But if you play 2 up front, Moyes isn't going to do that because he loses that comfort of having that third central midfielder.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I'd be happy. I think at some point we've got to play Vlasic.
Oh yeah, I'd say maybe drop Antonio, because, like, not being funny, he's done well. He's scored all these goals for us and stuff, but like, he needs to learn that he's not a nailed-on starter. Like, because that's
But I think. Sorry, I'm taking over again. I'll let Robbie talk. But if you look at his heat maps, he's always going out onto the wing, and that's what we're complaining about. But Robbie's quite right. If he's got someone through the middle with him, he might, because he's got support, look to that player to play off, because he maybe running to the wings because he's up front on his own with no bugger around him at 30 yards.
Yeah, I could see a 4-2-4 sort of formation, like normal back 4 or whatever. Rice and Souček in centre midfield, or maybe Noble and Rice.
Let's be honest, 4-2-4 is just 4-4-2.
Yeah, just with the wingers pushed up.
Yeah. And he ain't going to do that.
Give
is
me
he?
1 second, guys.
Hold up, Luke Kn0, I'm back in effect. Sorry about that, my G. So what are you saying? 4-2-4? Like 4-4-2, but kind of like converted? Can
No,
you
well,
hear me?
Robbie was just saying 2 up front.
Oh, word up. Yeah, but would you go like
That's copy you, Peach. That's copy you.
you come again?
That's copy you.
Copy me. Wait, hold on. What are you? You're talking like Chinese. What did you just say?
Had to copy you.
Why'd you have to copy me?
Look.
Oh, good. I see it. I see it now. Good. Yes, absolutely, Doc. Oh, Duke's in the building. Get your ass on here, big boy. When you get your ass on here, I'll play the intro. Straight up. I'll play the intro when you get your ass on
I'll
here,
put
Doc.
the link in the
I
comments
just
again.
had it. Like Duke. I just was gonna text him like, yo, where you at? Like, we need the big man in place. We call this show like the DuN Kn0 show with Peach, Rise, and the Duke. And the Duke ain't here, dog. Like, yo, the man of the hour ain't here. You had a bath and thing. Fresh and so clean. So, like, no, come on the show, dog.
Surely it should be the Luke and Duke show plus friends.
You know what?
Oh,
No.
I like that.
No,
But...
no, I don't like it rhymes. I give them that. It rhymes. The Luke and Duke show and friends. We'll have that as a show, straight up. But it's like, yo.
But yeah, it's always the DuN Kn0 show with me and
Hey,
Pete.
yo, is my mic too loud, Rise?
No, it's good, man. It's good.
Okay. Just checking, man, because like when we went on Budgie's thing the other day, my mic was like way too loud, and it was like, oh, I got pissed off at my own voice, dog. I was like, no, that does not sound good. It sounds annoying. Yo, Luke. So what are you saying? Like, I know you were hemming and hawing about like, wolves at home, but like, what will it take for us to beat them?
We need to start scoring more goals from open play. And if we can't score from open play, we need to score goals from set pieces, which means we need to stop pissing about with set pieces and get them straight into the mixer, hopefully on the head of our big lads.
I agree with that. What about you, Raz? I agree with that.
1 second.
All right. Hold on. I'm just putting Duke on blast. There's Duke. There he is. Hold on. I'm even going to I'm going to put it on blast even more. Hold on. How do I do that? Comments. How do I change the font? How do I change the font to them things, dog? Hold on. I've done it before. How do I change the font to them things? Hold on. Brand? No. So, yeah. Oh, no. Hold on. That might be it. So, Luke, you think that we need to kind of have a Chicharito who's going to get us those free kicks so we can deliver and get the free kick goals? Is that what you're saying?
No, just need corners, set pieces, or score from open play. I mean, Suchek needs to get. Although, mate, there's a myriad of problems why West Ham aren't playing very well at the moment.
Myriad. What does that mean? Myriad. I like that word. Explain.
A lot.
A
weaving cobweb of different strands.
So we're in a cobweb of different performances.
Well,
there's the man. Okay, now I'm playing the intro. Now I'm playing the blood clot intro, and this is for y'all to enjoy. And it got inspired by Duke and Rise. And I want Frankie to see this, but when Frankie comes through, I'll show it to him because his brother played such a big part in it. Honestly, big up Charlie boy. I miss him so much, and we're gonna see him come November times. But yeah, I'll start it off with this because this is our national. have money. They have short arms. I tell you, their arms are this short.
Much love, Peach. Thank you.
What's up, my brother? Listen, just giving you a shout real quick. This the last one, you know what I'm saying? The best for last. Young P. Chiavelli, what's going on, brother? Hey, brother, hey. Best for last. Young P. Chiavelli, what's going on, brother? Hey. Hey. I heard that we won. What's going on, brother? Hey. I know you the voice of positivity. Young P. Chiavelli, what's going on, brother? Hey. Hey. What's going on, brother? Hey. Hey. Yo, hey, we hit a rough patch. This is what you do sometimes, right? We dropped a couple games. I know you the voice of positivity, so don't let nobody get down, right?
What's going on? I just walk up, I get told to turn up, and then there's no bastard on the screen with me. I have no idea what you want from me, you pair of brats.
We love Dookie, we do. We love Dookie, we do. We love D-Duke, we do. Oh, D-Duke, we love you. What are you saying, homeboy?
Good evening.
How are we doing today?
Yeah, yeah.
Well, I'm alive. It's a start. You know, yeah, it's been one of them days. I'm not going to lie to you.
So
Did you have a good night last night then?
He must have done.
It was all right. It was all right.
You went to cinema after I left, weren't you?
No, I went to end up. It was a theatre show. I went to watch. Actually, Peach. It was a musical about a place not too far from you. Actually,
What's that?
called Gander. Do you know where Gander is, Peach?
I have no idea where Gander is, dog.
It's near you, you spoonhead.
How is Gander near me? Gander.
It's Newfoundland, Peach. Newfoundland.
No.
Yes,
No.
yes,
Listen.
yes,
No.
yes.
Please, listen, brethren. I say Lewisham right if you say Newfoundland right. Like it's not Newfoundland.
All right,
Like
Newfoundland.
see, you sound like a Canuck going to England, calling like Wickham Wycombe. Straight up, like honestly, dog. And I did that. I'm guilty of that. I did that. Like I did that.
Peach, who found it? Peach, who found it?
English.
Who found it?
English.
Therefore, we pronounce it any way we fucking want.
No, and you can fuck off and have that too. You can fuck off and have that.
Well said,
No.
Big up, Rebecca.
It's okay. You know what it is.
Big up, Rebecca.
Right?
Don't big up Rebecca with that shit.
Big up.
I walked into your pub yesterday. Like, where's your Crocs?
Big up Rebecca.
I wasn't wearing it.
But no, I saw you. It's like a pikey. It's like if you ever seen Snatch. It's like that's where the pikey lives, Newfoundland. And I've never met a bad Newfie. Like they're like the Irish of like Canada, dog. And I love them. I've never met a bad Newfie in my life, dog. Straight up. They're not like Northern Ireland. They're not like Northern Ireland. They're like the other Ireland.
I'm in Lewisham, and the moron up there, that side, him, is just used the word pikey.
No, but Brethren, I saw you. It's like
Caravan.
No, thank you very much. Thank you very much. You get what I'm saying. But Newfoundland is like for the pikeys, and I love it. It's like Northern Ireland, like here, like straight up, like Canadians like to like play them off like they're like the other part of Ireland, not me, dog. I've never met a bad Newfoundland in my life, dog. Honestly, like they're good people, like straight up, 100%. And they drink this thing called Screech.
Yeah,
right?
they do.
Duh.
Pete.
Yeah.
Comment for you, mate.
What's up?
I'll read the comment, you spoon.
Well, I don't got the comments on my thing, dog. How do you mean? Raz is
Look,
taking
I'll
care
put
of
it
that.
up.
I got it. Hold on. Peach, my Worcestershire sauce. What say Worcestershire sauce? Don't know Worcestershire. How you mean? Like, yo, what you
All
doing
right, so
with?
Peach, yeah,
What you dealing with?
the show anyway.
I'm
We were
not
talking
even
about
trying to like pull me out on one. Trying to
Newfoundland,
pull me out on one.
Big up Wally World.
Newfoundland. I don't know.
Newfoundland, dog.
It's
Newfoundland.
not Newfoundland.
Oh,
Newfoundland.
Mom, is Dad home? Oh, piss off. I wish he was. Okay, yo.
Did you just tell your mother to piss off?
No, the door was closed. I did, but I didn't. You know what? No, I was saying piss off to the situation. I wasn't saying piss off to her. Mom, I wasn't saying piss off to you. I was saying piss off to the situation because I wish my dad wants to
I
talk
love
to
you,
dude.
Paige. I love
Straight,
you.
my
So
dad
much.
wants to have a word with you still. Like, it's dope. Like, you're the only person in like, he doesn't like this YouTube shit, no nothing. I tried to get him on and he's like, bollocks it. And like, the only time he came on was when you were on with me that one time, and he's like, and then you said you wanted to have a chat with him or whatever. And my dad, like last night, I told him me, you, and Raj are doing two things. He's like, tell Duke I'm down. Like, well, he didn't say those words, but like, he's like, I'm down. Like, it's gonna go on. He didn't say those words either. But that's what
He
meant,
said,
you know what I mean?
he said, yes, Peach, if it shuts you up.
No, it wasn't. He was just, his exact words were like, yeah, I'd love to have a chat with him. Those were his exact words, like some stupid
And then
cockney shit. You know what I mean? But that's what he said, dog. Straight up. Well, big. And my dad,
in all seriousness, I do have to agree with Peach. They do pronounce it Newfoundland. That doesn't mean to say it's right. It doesn't mean to say it's right.
It is right.
But they do pronounce it stupidly.
Luke, we have people here that call Tottenham, which, like, I'm not bringing up Tottenham, but I am.
No, it's not
we have people
pronounced
here that call
Tottenham.
Tottenham. No, we have people
It's
here
called
called
shithole.
No,
It's
I know
called
it's called
Tottenham
white shite.
scum.
I know it's called white shite, but we have people here that call it Tottenham. Like at the DuN Kn0, the grocery store I go to, this guy's like a long life supporter of Tottenham. And I'm like, say it right, dog. Like, you're not saying it right. He's like, no, it's Tottenham. I'm like, no, it's not Tottenham, it's Tottenham, dog. Like, get it straight. Like, oh,
I bet you the Queen pronounces it Tottenham.
Yes.
Post pronounces it like that as well.
Yo, DuN Kn0. Like, I'll be going to Tottenham and Wycombe. Oh yes. Oh, glory of my to be. So 100%, dog. 100. Dude, talk to me. Wolves.
I wonder if I could get a fucking word in.
Wolves, what's gonna go on? Wolves, what's gonna go on?
Bet you thought you brought up bloody Newfoundland now, you bloody
Newfoundland.
I'm going to go back to Newfoundland, right? And
it's not new face, just doing that to wind me up.
Anyway, just quickly back to Newfoundland. It was about 9/11. It was about 9/11, and it was when they grounded all the planes on Gander.
Yeah.
During 9/11, and it was a very good show. That's a very good show.
You know what?
Beck, why were you upside down?
You know what? And I'll tell you this, and this is mad, because I just started, and I think Duke would love this. Luke, you might as well, but I don't know your whole idea.
Not big conspiracy theory.
Listen, just listen. I don't know
your I'm fucking Peach's conspiracy politics.
Listen, I don't know your whole ideology of this shit, but there's a show called what is it? The Secrets of the Book of America, or America's Book of Secrets. That's what
America's Book of Secrets. Peter's watched National Treasure 2 too many times.
Okay, no, the American Book of Secrets, dog. I'm not even playing with you. It touches on Area 51. It touches on Fort Knox. It touches on like all them things.
Reese, put that last message out. Reese, put Wally's message out. Hey, look. Peach, can you see that one? Look what Wally's put.
What does that say? The new fees pronounced. No, Bridget, you're from Pennsylvania. And you know what I found about Pennsylvania? You're so closer to Fort Knox than anybody else in the world, dog. And how they designed like Washington, D.C. It has like the Star of David, dog. And then it starts talking about like Freemasonry and all them things, dog. Book of America's Secrets or America's Book of Secrets. Dope.
Have you been watching Netflix, Peach?
Nope. It's not. It's too ill to get on Netflix, and then they go
It's
into
on
the Illuminati,
Netflix,
dog.
you
Trust me,
spoonie.
it's dangerous,
It's
dog.
on Netflix. Shut up, you weirdo.
It is dope. I'm not playing with you. It is so dope. So
just
dope.
to shut you up, I know what you're on about, and I do believe it as well.
Yeah, I know. I know. Did
We
Lee
might have to
Harvey
do a show
Oswald,
on it.
was he the monster or like? Oh, that's another show. See, talking about monsters and things. There's this next show called From, and it's like it's one of those shows. It's like horror, but like just like cult like. It's like you're driving somewhere and then you drive through this town and you can't get out, and like. Whilst you can't get out, like in the nighttime, like all these monsters come out, and like if you make contact with the monsters, and they look like real people, like me and you, but they'll be like, "Oh, I want to have a chat with you," and then like, "Roar," and they turn into monsters and eat you up and claw you up and all them things.
And there, ladies and gentlemen, is the entire film in one go. So thanks for ruining it, Peach.
No. It's only on 3 episodes. Honestly, it's only on 3 episodes. It's only on 3 episodes. It's live. Swear to goodness.
Live. What, it's a real life?
No, I mean it's live. Okay,
is it
so
in Newfoundland.
No, so Newfoundland. It's like live, is in like it's dope, and dope meaning is great. Great meaning is the dog's.
It's what you've been smoking, yeah.
Dog's bollocks meaning is like 2 thumbs up. What was that, Luke?
Nothing.
Oh, see, yo, I'm taking my ball home now, dog. I'm taking my ball home now. Straight up, man. Right. Enjoy yourself with these 2 guys, dog. I'm taking my ball home, dog. Straight up.
Anyway, Pete, aliens, yes or no?
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
100%. But
yeah. Sorry, just to quantify, 100%.
1 million%, dog. But are they in Fort Knox or are they Area 51? Is Area 51 too like popular to like blast out? There has to be.
Have their own chat. I don't know fuck what's going on anymore. I came in here for a West Ham chat. We're now talking about fucking aliens, Fort Knox, and Area 51. I can do that.
Well, if you let me finish, Stu, I was going to say aliens can only explain Yarmolenko's performances.
I mean, you have a very, very valid point. Yes, you really do. Yeah. What should we talk about now? Come on. What else we got?
Okay, what we got is
I don't know.
No, let the man them like.
That is how
the man them talk. The man them hasn't stopped fucking talking since I came on.
He's always talking.
Let the man them rah.
So, Stu, can you see Sunday being anything else but 1-1?
Yes, I can. I can see it being a 3-1 West Ham. At one point, my 3-1 prediction has got to come fucking true. Every game, I go 3-1.
I'll tell you what I'm not doing before the match this week.
Blind face.
I'll tell you what I'm definitely not doing. I'm not sticking a bet on for Craig Dawson to score. Because every time I stick a bet on for him, he doesn't score. The 2 times I haven't stuck a bet on, what does he go and do? I'm not sticking a bet on him. He's going to score.
Right, but let me ask you this: Would you? I know Moyes won't do this, but would you play Craig Dawson up front just for like maybe 15 minutes?
No.
Why not, Luke? Why not?
Because he's as mobile as a cart with 1 fucking wheel.
How did he score 2 goals in 2 games? I'll take that in mobile any day of the week. Straight up.
As I said earlier, Pete, we're not scoring many goals from open play. We're not going to score any goals from open play with Craig Dawson up front.
Yes, we will.
Let me ask you this, dog. I don't know what's going on anymore. I'm just taking the piss out of the big man. Let me ask you this, right? On Saturday.
Fever's in the background. Hang on, I'll bring him in. I didn't hear it go bing.
I gotta get another belt. Hold up. Uno momento.
Oh, Mitch is gonna go take his clothes off.
Yeah, I'm gonna. I'll bring James in and I'll refresh.
Madness. Absolute madness.
Peach, if I see your wang come out of that trousers while you're changing that belt, mate, I'm done.
Peach, if I see your wang come out of our trousers, I'm staying on for the next 10 minutes.
Hold up. I caught Peach and I caught Peach and I caught Wang. What were you saying, dog?
As soon as I was refreshing, all I could hear was Peach going, absolute madness, away from his mic.
Yo, I just was doing my belt and all I heard was Peach and Wang. Like, yo, those are two words I heard like together too many times, dog. How do you mean? Yes and yes and yes.
With the words, get that away from me. In between.
Yo, listen, Gretchen, that's what she said. She didn't mean it. That's just what she said. She did not mean it, dog. So, yo, I just kept on doing my thing. But, like, yo, I got a belt now, dog. But even this belt's too small for me. No, this belt might be good, man. This belt might be smelt. This belt.
I'll go show you my belt. My belt's cool. I'll go get my belt.
Yeah, my belt's cooler than your belt, dog. Straight up.
My belt's cooler than your belt.
Yo, I got the belt. But yo, so whatchamacallit?
Hi, James. We're talking about Newfoundland and belt.
Hello.
No worries.
It's a fun time in the chat.
Yo, James, is Ben Rama going to start against Wolves or no?
No, Peach, you've been talking to us about aliens in Newfoundland for the last 20 minutes.
Okay.
Jimbo comes on and you ask him a serious question.
Okay, is Ben Rama an alien, or is he really from Algeria, or is it a code word for like alien area? Could he be from alien area, or could he really be from Algeria? He might play for the national team, but you don't know. I'm just saying, you don't know. So
Ben Rama is AKA the scapegoat. That's what it is.
Ben Rama is. Oh, hello. That's Ben Rama right now. Let me tell you what Ben Rama just texted me, dog. Ben Rama just texted me. What did he say? Ben Rama just said that he agrees with you, James. He is the scapegoat. Yeah, he agrees with you. He is the scapegoat. But in the same sentence, he says that he wants to start again. I want to start again. Hold on, there's the next one. It's about to. Yes, I know. Ben Rama. I know Ben Rama. Trust me, I know. And Ben Rama just done said that he's gonna have a pop at Newcastle. You didn't do that. He's gonna have a pop against Wolves. 2 goals. Done. Would you put money on that, Lucan?
Well, Ben Rama scored 2 goals against Wolves.
Yeah.
I wouldn't put any money on that. I don't think.
Why is that, man? Why? Why not?
The odds of that must be what?
No, that would probably be 60-1. I'm thinking.
Well, first West Ham have got to score 2 goals, and then Ben Rama.
He's got to get on the pitch also.
Yeah, I wouldn't put any money on that.
You wouldn't put no.
He's not looked like scoring recently for as I said to you, mate, multiple reasons. West Ham aren't functioning as a team. Yeah. I don't think it's all down to Ben Rama.
Neither do I.
I think I wouldn't put any money on him scoring 2 goals, mate.
I want to see more of Vlasic. I want to see.
Let me ask you this.
Go on.
I'll ask you a question. What chance has Mikel Antonio got of scoring 2 goals?
As good as anybody. I think he might. I think he might. I really do think he might. I think he might score 2 goals against Wolves. Real talk. I honestly do. He's one of those players. When his back's against the wall, he comes out and he fights, man. Like, yeah, I'd back Mikel Antonio. Like, real talk now. I would back Mikel Antonio for scoring 2 goals, and I'd put a tenner on that, no problem.
Well, if
you put 10 goal if he's not in the box, though, is it?
If you put £10 on that,
you see what happens.
You lose £10, baby.
Nah, brethren, that's delusional things, dog. Because you done seen what he did when he played for USA. He actually took a shot outside the box, James, and he got it in.
If he's playing for USA, he's 3/4 Jamaican, then that's unbelievable.
He cannot play for Jamaica no more, though, Jay. He cannot play.
I think he meant played against USA. Not
Oh,
for you.
whatever. But he cannot play for John no more because like they had nothing to win. They got nothing to prove. He cannot play for the man them there. He can't. He cannot. Like he's already cream crackered. Like he can't. Like Suchet.
He ain't cream crackered, mate.
Budgie.
Mate, yeah. Mate, he ain't cream.
Yo, Budgie, come up in the
He's not
place.
cream crackered.
But no, he is
He's just
cream
crap.
crackered, dog. No, he's
No,
not.
he's crap, mate.
Who's
Antonio at the
crap?
minute.
Who Antonio? Antonio's
Yeah.
crap. Like the best goal scorer for West Ham, like ever. He's crap.
No, mate, he doesn't piss. Listen,
No, mate.
please don't come up there and say that. And I've watched Paolo Di Canio and Dean Ashton and
But who
Tony
scored more
Cottee.
goals? Who scored more goals? Who scored more
He might have
goals?
scored more goals, but he's been here 7 years.
What's the hardest thing to do in football, Jake? Score goals. And homeboy has delivered. He has delivered, dog.
He hasn't delivered this season, mate.
Let me ask you this. Let me ask you this. Do you see us getting our money back at the end of the season when we sell Ben Rama?
He ain't going anywhere, mate.
Ooh.
I'm not being funny. When I hear people keep criticising this man, they need to look at themselves and ask themselves why they criticising Ben Rama.
I think you're looking.
He's about as shit as Antonio.
No.
Jimbo,
You
you
said that
know
yourself,
that.
though, mate. You just said Antonio.
100.
So if you're saying Antonio shit, then you just.
But
said
Antonio's
Ben
been here
Rama's
7
shit,
years.
Antonio.
Antonio's been here
But
7
he's
years.
been in 7 million positions in that 7 years, dog.
No, he's been here 7 years.
For a long time.
He ain't played as like goalkeeper. Real talk.
He's been here 7 years. He should be leading by example. He don't. And Ben Rama's been here 18 months.
No.
But people still keep calling for Vlasic, who's going to come on and do nothing.
Oh,
as per usual.
What else is Ben Rama doing?
Yeah, but
right now,
to be
James?
fair with Vlasic,
If
8
Vlasic is
goals,
coming
4
on doing
assists.
nothing, oh fuck me, we're still on that. Listen.
8 goals, 4 assists.
Hang on. All right, let me
It's
put
8
this to you. Let me put this.
He's the
to you.
third highest
Hang
goal
on.
scorer at the club this season.
Wait a minute.
Who's
and
the
let me
top?
put this to you.
Antonio.
I didn't realise we were still on.
Stats don't lie, man.
Right. Okay, let me give you these stats, James. I've got this for you, and let me see how you come across with this one. Please bear with me and please listen. That's all I ask, okay? Vlasic has played 300 and, I believe, 27 minutes of Premier League football since he has joined West Ham, okay? I think it works out at 327. Here it is. 382 minutes since he joined West Ham for £17 million. Okay, £17 million.
Well, he didn't join for 17 million. No, he did.
Well, he did. No, he did. Shut up and listen. I said, listen, he joined for £17 million. The rest is add-ons if he ends up playing X amount of games, scoring X amount of goals. That's winning the Champions League or the Europa League. It's £17 million payment. That's it. The rest is add-ons.
Well, we have to agree to disagree on that. Because I know different. So, all right, I agree to disagree on that one.
He has scored 1 goal in 382 minutes of football, which is spread over 13 games. He has not completed 90 minutes once, but he has 1 goal, and he has played 382 minutes over 13 games. Ben Rama, in the same amount of minutes, okay, when he first came to West Ham, at £25 million, okay, because there was a £4 million loan fee plus the 21. So it was £25 million that we spent on Ben Rama. He completed 382 minutes in his 9th appearance. So he completed more minutes, or the same minutes, but in less game time. 4 games less. He completed 1 game, 90 minutes once. Okay. In that time, he got 2 assists. Yet he cost the club £8 million more. Why are you, James Fever, not willing to give Vlasic the same amount of time that you've given Ben Rama? You're calling Vlasic a flop, but in the same time, Vlasic has done exactly the same as Ben Rama did. Yeah, he cost us £8 million less, but Vlasic is a flop.
Well, first of all, Vlasic is not 17 million.
Yes, he is. Yes, he is.
He's a 33.5.
No, he's not, dog.
All right. Well, we'd have to agree to disagree.
No, but it's not about honestly, James.
It's 33. I'm not being funny. Hold on. Let me finish, man. Like, everyone wants to jump down on me. I'll come on here.
I'm on you, dog. I'm not.
I'm here. I'll come. Hold on. calm down. Let's not get excited, right?
I'm just showing you.
It's a
He's 17 million for a
£33.5 million all-inclusive
in
deal.
the next 5 years. In the
Doesn't
next
matter.
5 years.
It doesn't matter if it's the next 10 years. It's
Only if
33.
he completes a certain amount of games and scores a
Right,
certain amount
it's
of goals.
£33.5 million fee,
No, it's
right?
Fine, at the end of the day. At the end of the day.
Well, hold on. Let me finish, brother. Does Vlasic deserve to start games? Has he done anything to justify starting a game for West Ham United?
Absolutely, man. He has skills.
Right, so okay then. So you're saying he deserves to start games, but Manuel Lanzini is getting in front of Vlasic.
Best
Right.
ball retention stats in the.
Do you know what I mean?
Okay.
Vlasic has done nothing in his time at West Ham so far.
And not
He scored a goal. He scored a goal in the 94th minute against Watford away on the 29th of December or 28th of December.
If the roles are
Come on now.
but think about this. Like, real talk. If the roles are reversed and Ben Rama was getting the same minutes that Vlasic are getting, like, yo, it would be a different kettle of fish. Like, Vlasic is not getting.
But Ben Rama was playing last season. Ben Rama was playing last season when Lingard was in the team, and Lingard was tearing it up. So how do you want that?
Yeah, but how many goals did Ben Rama score last season, though?
Doesn't matter how many he scored last season. He scored one. How many Vlasic scored this season? One. So everyone wants to Ben Rama out. Ben Rama, you can criticise Ben Rama. You can criticise Ben Rama for scoring 8 goals and 4 assists this season, like, and saying that he's no good. But last season,
so what
how's that work?
If Vlasic
I'm not
gets 8 goals and 4 assists? Where do you stand on? I'm not calling him a flop, but Ben Rama costs more money, and in the same amount of minutes in their first seasons at the club, they're pretty much the stats are fucking almost exactly the same.
Vlasic is a Champions League. I'll say that again. Vlasic is a Champions League footballer who played.
Ben Rama's a championship at best.
Yeah, but he's a championship player, isn't he? Let's not lie about it. Like, if you want to be real, we'll be real about it. He's come from the championship, right? He's a signing who's getting better each year. But you're prepared to give Vlasic a pass as per usual because what?
No, but you gave Ben Rama the pass last year in the same amount of time that Vlasic joined us. So he needs time to bed in. No different to Ben Rama.
Well, what's Vlasic done this season?
What did Ben Rama do last season, James, after 382 minutes?
I could quite easily go through all the games that he played very well in. And you know this, Joke. Joke, you know, because I've got a shit-up memory. James, and I know exactly what games he played well.
2 minutes. You can listen. All you're doing is going. I've given you the stats. The stats are exactly the same, James.
No, the stats are the same to you, right? But you can't judge different players when one of the players who's in our team is performing better. He's the 3rd highest goal scorer at the club. And he's got 4 assists this year, 8 goals.
Your argument, James.
But you're prepared to criticise the geezer.
We're not talking about this season. We're talking about the same amount of time. So in 382 minutes into West Ham career for Vlasic, 1 goal. 382 minutes into Ben Rama's career with West Ham, 2 assists. Now Ben Rama has a year longer at the club. Are you willing to give Vlasic the same amount of time? And we discuss this next February.
I will be back. I'll be back next February when I tell you he's a flop, mate. 100% because he ain't going to do nothing.
He won't. You got more.
Listen, right? You can get giddy. You can get giddy on one player coming to the club. Last season, we signed Jesse Lingard. Not at all. Last season, Lingard comes to the club in January and teared it up. So Ben Rama had to get in front of Lingard, and that obviously was a challenge. Who's Vlasic's got to try and get in front of now?
What's that, Dad?
Who's Vlasic's got to get in front of now? Manuel Lanzini's getting in front of Vlasic. How do you work that out?
Right now, Lanzini is better than Ben Rama at ball retention, passing, assists. The fucking works, mate.
Well, yeah, but that's your opinion, mate, isn't it? At the end of the day, like Lanzini was at the door in the summer. Everyone wanted him gone. Remember? That's all. If we all go back and remember that. So you know what I mean. So at the end of the day, Benny gets a lot of stick for what? Really?
Yeah.
So on Saturday, you think he deserved to get subbed?
Mate, he was one of the
Yeah.
4 worst players on that pitch.
All right, I've heard enough. All right, fair enough. Whatever you say.
Fredericks, Antonio, Souček, and Benrahma were the first 4 worst players on that pitch.
And
All day
so,
So you're telling me he was one of the worst when he created 3 chances in the first half, and they all come from Benrahma, but he was one of the worst players.
Mate, he was. Oh dear God, he was one of the.
Hold on a minute. I'll just give you a stat that is on Twitter.
I've answered your question. He was the
3 chances.
One of the 4 worst players on the pitch.
Well, I'll tell you what. I don't know what you're saying, mate. Antonio spoons one into the Toon army, but that's fine, isn't it?
And I've already said he was shit and he was diabolical. And if you go back and watch my channel, I turned around and said he doesn't fucking deserve to start on Sunday against Wolves.
So play Yarman and go.
So if you've got a toss of a coin, and on Saturday, you're telling me you would have subbed Antonio. You would have subbed you would have subbed Antonio.
Mate, we can make what 4 substitutions
3
in a game. It's in the FA Cup. I would have taken Benrahma, I would have taken Souček, and I would have taken Antonio off. But here's the problem. Here's the problem, okay? And this is the problem for me. There is no one, right? Souček, you got Souček on the pitch, was dog shit. He was awful, and he was awful. But obviously, David Moyes doesn't trust Alex Crowell to come on and do a job, and he knows that Mark Noble can't keep up with the pace anymore, right? So that's fine. So then you know Souček's not coming off. You're not taking off Bowen, right? You're not taking off Bowen regardless. I don't care what anyone says. But then you've also got Fornals. You've also got Antonio. You've also got Benrahma. Now, I look at it and I say that Benrahma, for me, the wider player out of those that I've mentioned, out of the 3 players that I've just mentioned, plays in a similar style, similar position to Nikola Vlasic. Therefore, Benrahma is the obvious sub. It's the obvious sub because it's near enough a like for like. He's not going to bring on the kids in the Premier League. We got burnt against United. We got burnt against United with Odebeko last year. Okay, he brought him on, didn't know what he was doing, took him off. Right.
Well, I disagree on that because Ashby's played this year, and Ashby's been a breath of fresh air on the right hand side of midfield, defence, right back. So I disagree on that.
Who did he play against?
He played against Arsenal. He played against Tottenham. He played in Europa League. He played games.
Right.
Ashby.
I think we were talking about. I wasn't talking about Europa. He's made substitute appearances. Yeah, granted. But my argument is, in the Premier League, he's not trusting these players. He's not trusting the kids.
Yeah, but that's down to Moyes being stubborn, though. Now, you can either sit on the fence of being a Moyes lover and saying Moyes is the
lover.
right.
I think Moyes is the best thing that's happened to this club since probably John Lyall, if you want my opinion.
Well, I don't understand that one.
Moyes is just stubborn. That's all it is.
So pick me another manager. Pick me another manager, James, that was better than. But in that gap between Lyall and Moyes.
Well, I'm going to say this quite calmly, yeah. And so I don't want anyone jumping down the throat, right? Not Redknapp. I ain't going to mention Redknapp. At the end of the day, David Moyes has done wonderful by what's the word? Restoring West Ham. But he hasn't done anything else other than restore us. He's got us into Europe, but Village got us into Europe. All right, let's be honest. Village got us into Europe. He hasn't got us to a cup final. Alan Pardew got us to a cup final. So he ain't better than John Lyall, right? Alan Pardew got us promoted, got us to a cup final in the space of 18 months to 2 years. Now Moyes has done well, but Moyes is letting himself down by being far too stubborn, not signing no players, having only one striker at the club who is not even a striker, he's a right winger, and having one left back at the club who can defend. That's not exactly John Lyall material, is it? Let's be honest.
I didn't say he was better than John Lyall. I said he's the best one.
You said best one since, didn't you, Duke?
Yeah, that was your word. Best one since John Lyall.
Best one since John Lyall, and I stand by that comment. I think he is the best manager we've
had since John
Lyall.
He hasn't done anything, though, has he?
Look what Frankie said.
Barney, you jump in. I want you to tell me where you rank Moyes since John Lyall.
What do I think of Moyes?
Be nice now.
Did you say what do I think of Moyes?
I did indeed, my man. How are you anyway? It's good to see you.
Not bad. Yourself?
Yeah, living the dream, mate. Living the dream.
Living the dream. We're all
Yeah, you got to
living
meet me yesterday, so you definitely living the dream.
Did, yeah.
Who am I speaking with?
It's Duke.
Duke,
Look, let me
Duke with a
come
pub.
on.
Duke with a pub, right?
There you go, Barn. There you go. All right. How you doing? You good, yeah? So tell me, where do you rank David Moyes in previous managers since John Lyle?
Since John Lyle. I wasn't even in the country when John Lyle was manager. When I was playing and watching West Ham, it was Greenwood.
Yeah, fair enough. You're going back a bit further then, my boy.
Yeah, very, very long way back. I think Moyes is doing okay. I just heard a gentleman here say about Souček. I think Souček and Rice are the best halfbacks in the league. I don't care how they play in each individual game. You take them over a season, I wouldn't never, ever drop Souček. Never. He might have played. He might have had an okay game on the weekend, but you can't be good all the time. Nobody's good all the time.
And plus, with Souček, he's not had a rest for the past.
Well, no, he hasn't done that. I give him that. And
played about over 100 games in the last 100 and something.
And probably he's afraid to drop him because he's that good. He is that good. I mean, there's only another player in the league that runs as much as him, and that's DuN Kn0 at Chelsea. You watch Souček run. He does it at least 12 kilometers a game. He's unbelievable. And he works with Rice brilliantly. You know, and as you said earlier, Noble can't do it anymore. He's been a great ambassador for us, but he's finished now. You know.
He doesn't trust Alex Crowell, does he?
Yeah, no, I'm not a supporter of Crowell at the moment. He doesn't touch Souček's boots. He wouldn't be able to do his boots up. But you know, they've got to give Souček a rest sometime. And Rice. They've both been playing very hard and long, you know, many games. As far as Benrahma goes, I was a Benrahma fan until last week when he started arguing with Moyes. I would never have stood for that. And I don't think for one moment that he'll put him back on this week because of that. What happened? He's moaning about going off. But saying that, Moyes has never played him a full game, you know? And I think he's getting pissed off with Moyes because he's not playing a full game, and he's not giving Vasic a turn either. Vasic was bought for what, £35 million? He's got to have something going for him, but he hasn't given him a chance, for goodness sake. But
that's what I would. I'd probably stick. Would you stick Vlasic in Benrahma's position and stick Benrahma more in the centre where Lanzini has been playing? Because let's be honest,
I would.
All his strengths.
You need to drop Mikel Antonio.
And Benrahma.
Yeah, I've
got
been calling for this game for a while,
of the box.
But he won't because there's no one else to go up there. That's the thing.
Yeah, I know, but stop having favouritism at the end of the day. Mikel Antonio's done nothing in 10 games. Yeah, he's a poor.
I would drop Antonio and put Benrahma there, definitely.
Right, you could go Bowen, Benrahma, Vlasic, Fornells.
Yeah,
there's a front four.
Lanzini's not been the same player since he's done his Achilles in. He's not been the same player, and never.
I wouldn't go that far.
I agree.
I think about maybe two or three games ago. I think he had one of the best games since he came back from that injury. And I really do think he's very close to coming back to the Lanzini that Messi wanted to play with.
I think Lanzini. Lanzini is in the wrong team. Lanzini is not a Moyes West Ham United player. If he played Southampton, Norwich, maybe even Newcastle, he killed you up. I don't think he's a West Ham because he takes the ball, he slows it down. Moyes doesn't want the ball slowed down when it's going forward, and I just don't think. I think Lanzini's a player that doesn't fit our system. Whether or not you think we're a good team, good.
Darren.
should do, but I just don't think he fits our system anymore. He's too slow on the ball.
I hope you're right about Lanzini, you know, coming back, because I don't know of any player that's had a Achilles tendon injury that's ever come back as good. But I hope you're right, because I'm a Lanzini supporter, but not at the moment. I'm not. And
yeah, I mean, I really hope. I really hope. I mean, his ball retention, his ball retention stats, i.e., being dispossessed or losing possession, you know, misplaced passes. His retention stats are amongst the best in the league with regards to, you know, ball retention, and we look a better side with regards to keeping the ball when he does play. And I you know, I absolutely love it in pieces. I think he's a brilliant player, and I think he's on his way back to his best.
I hope you're right.
You're not his biggest fan, though, Joke. We all know who his biggest fan is.
Yeah, I'm
Talk of the devil.
What's that?
Oh, one of Hammerette's obsessed with Lanzini, so we say she's his biggest fan.
Yeah, I don't have a cardboard cutout of him, so I can't make that comment.
You like him that much, eh?
I don't, you know. But no, I think Jay Woods has just put a valid comment up there in the chat there.
Well, that one.
He does, yeah. He needs to grow a pair and switch the team up. We don't have a plan B. Now, I'm bang on with that. There is no plan B. And what happened against, I think it was Leicester. It was against Leicester. Now, it's the same thing that happened in the World Cup. Okay, not the World Cup, the Euros in the final. Italy and Leicester played the same sort of. They changed their tactics to a plan B when they realised. Now, Declan Rice, by the time he come up, was having a man of the match performance against Italy in the Euro final. Okay, and I will fight anyone in jelly and hot pants if they want to argue with me on that one.
No, I wholeheartedly agree.
Now, it was said that Zola and there was two coaches on the bench of Italy when they were bringing Declan Rice off that questioned what Gareth Southgate was doing. Now, Declan Rice and Calvin Phillips were running the show. What happened was they dropped the two wide players into the middle of the pitch and suffocated Rice and suffocated Phillips from doing what they wanted to do, and that is when Italy started gaining control of the game. The exact same thing happened against Leicester last week. They were playing a 4-3-3, but the midfield three were wide players. And what they did was they brought them in and created a tight three-man midfield in the middle of the pitch.
Yeah, because they brought Harvey Barnes in the midfield, didn't they?
Yeah, and they dropped him back onto the left wing, if you will, attacking left wing. And what happened was Souček and Rice got strangled in the middle of the park, and they become overrun by the three-man midfield.
But shouldn't a manager like Moyes see that?
Yeah.
100%, mate. 100%.
We don't have a plan B. That's his problem.
Yeah.
There is no other way of changing it.
Because he's too stubborn. He's too stubborn in the way he goes about it. He picks the same formation every single week.
Yeah, and that frustrates the shit out of me.
Right,
we have the players to starve other teams. He just doesn't use them.
Because he's stubborn, mate.
I'd like to see a 4-3-3 with Lanzini in there with Rice and Souček.
Well,
and then I'd like to see Bowen, Fornals, and Ben Rama as the front three. I really would. Because I think that
Blimey, Duke was Ben Rama playing. What's going on here?
I want Ben Rama, mate. I want.
You sure?
I want Fornals as the false 9. I want Fornals as the false 9. I want Ben Rama and Bowen slightly further forward out on the flanks, and then coming in. But it's.
Can I just point out slight weakness to that three in midfield? And that is if you're playing three in midfield, to get out of midfield, you've got to play nice little triangles. And I'm sorry to be the doomsayer again. But I don't think
Oh, what's going on?
I don't think Souček can play the ball on the ground enough to do those triangles to get us up the pitch.
100%, mate.
You're kidding me. He's
He's not a good passer.
To me, he's one of the best players in the league.
He may be, but one of his weaknesses is he's not a quick, short passer of the ball. He can't take the ball past it, move, and take it again. He's not a little triangle player.
That's the simplest thing to do.
I wouldn't want to mark him in the box when the ball's coming in.
Well, let's put it like this: when Joe Linton, the fouled striker, is going through our midfield, through Souček and Rice, then that says it all to me. Joe Linton, fouled striker.
So then you change the team around and you change the system as you're going along.
Problem is, I've heard people say about Krell, right? And everyone says about, you can't judge players. How can we all judge Krell? He's played 3 games for West Ham.
Who?
Krell.
Krell.
You're right. I mean, I've only seen a little bit of him, and we've only seen a little bit of Vasilic. I'd like to see a whole game of Vasilic. And even Krell take Souček off and put Krell there the whole game.
Yeah, just to give Souček a rest.
See how it's going, and if it's going wonky, then you put the other guys back in.
Well, I'm a Benrahma. I think Benrahma hasn't performed like Antonio hasn't performed, but I have seen both of those players take a game by the scruff of the neck.
Oh yeah.
I'm yet to see Vlasic take a game by the scruff of the neck.
He's never been on long enough.
He has played.
Yeah, I agree with you, mate. But in the bits and pieces I've seen of him, I've yet to see him really own and dominate a defender. Oh God!
Oh no!
Not to say he can't, and not to say he won't.
You got to give him a chance. The same as Benrahma. He didn't play Benrahma for months, did he? And now Benrahma's still not playing a full game. As Vasilic, he's not playing a full game.
He's been sub 18 times this year.
Yeah.
And he hasn't been bad for 18.
That's right. And how can you judge a player by keep taking them off like that? You know, they're the type of players that can give you 1 minute of their experience and a goal as quick as that. You know.
How many times has Antonio been subbed this year?
Never. I don't think so.
Well,
I don't think he's. I don't know.
One game he's been subbed this year, I think.
I don't think he should be playing this week. I think we should be playing Benrahma up front instead of him.
I'd play Vlasic up front and put Benrahma on the left and see how they link up together.
Either ones. I mean, Moisey knows who the players are. I mean, he sees him in training. That's when you see a player. You don't put them on for half a game, for Christ's sake. You can't get anything. I mean, their mentality must be down, real down. Huh? Oh.
Just a comment there that Happy's just said there. She's put it didn't do Bowen any harm last season being the most sub player in the Premier League. And to be fair, I mean this season he's up there with the best players in the Premier League.
And there speaks the voice of reason. No, hang on. I'd like to make a point here. Go on, Luke. Go on, Luke.
I was just going to say, I think Bowen is the kind of player that if you kick him up the arse, he's going to perform. Whereas I think Benrahma definitely looks like the kind of player who you need to put an arm round, a shoulder round.
Hold a minute, Luke. Hold a minute. I just want to say this ain't there, yeah? David Moyes has never supported Benrahma from minute one.
I agree.
Like, there's been games last season. I remember a game last season, Burnley away, when he was on what was he? He was not eating for his religion. I can't remember what it was, but he done one thing wrong and put a ball out, and Moyes is going berserk on the sidelines. But Mikel Antonio,
an arm round him rather than a kick up the arse.
Yeah, it's like anything, right? Like you work with players different ways, but Antonio goes and spoons it into the Toon Army on Saturday, and Moyes is looking down on the floor, and I'm thinking, Moyes, but surely you must have known that, because we've all known that he spoons them out the ground and over the bar, and he's knocking out seagulls in the top tier.
What about playing Bowen instead of Antonio in his position? The way
he's not strong enough.
The way he's scoring. Give
I
him
just
a
don't
go.
think he's strong enough.
Coming in from the right.
He's doing that by coming in from the right. You got to leave him where he is.
Well,
Yeah.
I also think you're taking if you're taking a diamond off your best ring and putting it on your second best ring
Well,
just
you
to
might-
make that ring look a bit better.
Well,
Whereas he's playing wonderfully well on the right wing. He's just leave him there. He's the one player
That's
that doesn't
exactly
need
right.
it. Just leave him where he is.
But don't worry
That's
though.
exactly
Don't worry
right.
though. David Moyes didn't said we didn't need a striker. He's happy with what we got.
yeah.
So just let's remember that. Let's all remember that.
Unless you try them, you don't know. And I always thought the centre forward we got now, Antonio, I always said he should have been centre forward. Out of all the positions he's played, I think he's played nearly every position, hasn't he? And I thought he would make. I think he would have made a good centre forward, but he's having a bad time at the moment. I mean, he was good there for a while, but he's letting us down at the moment. So give him a rest and put somebody else in.
He
there.
ain't
Try
the only
somebody
one,
else.
though, is he?
No, absolutely.
You know, I mean, every single player in the squad, barring Declan Rice up until that ridiculous header the other day, but everybody in the squad has been guilty of having a bad game. Everybody, no exceptions, including Jared Bowen. They've all had bad games, and I think Declan Rice has been the only consistent player in the squad the whole season.
He's the best player in the bloody league. That's why.
Well, that's a really good shout, but you know, like I think the most improved player this season is Jared Bowen. Although Declan Rice, he does improve game by game by game by game. But
Budgie, I have to say, our best two players this season, in my opinion, have been Craig Dawson and Kurt Zuma.
Oh, what a buy! I mean, who'd have thought?
Mention Craig Dawson.
That's a 32-year-old journeyman and a pack kicker.
Who brought him in?
What, Dawson? Moyes?
Yeah.
Yeah, of course he did.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, but he was lucky though. Let's more remember, he was lucky.
Oh, come on. There were
he was
no
going
luck
after
about
Tarkowski for £35 million, and he couldn't get Tarkowski, and he went and got Craig Dawson. So he's had a result. Come on.
And now Tarkowski wants to come.
You know, but that's irrelevant, isn't it? You know what I mean?
But it's only because of what we've been able to do without him.
But mate, you can't.
And it's only because of the Dawsons that he wants to get back, because Dawson's put us in the lead a few times. You know?
Dawson's a better striker than Antonio at the minute.
At the minute, you're absolutely right.
I can see him being top scorer at the club this season.
Well, that's what I've been saying for quite some time. All of you who have listened to my nonsense, who when I've been on streams with you, I've said it from the start. We do not score enough goals from open play.
No.
Craig Dawson is going to be a threat because we're dangerous and set pieces. But ultimately, whether you say Antonio, Ben Rama, Bowen, etc., the midfield two don't create enough. Lanzini and Fornells aren't as dynamic as they should be. We do not score enough goals from open play, and that is a massive problem.
Yeah, but don't worry though, Luke. Don't worry. Mikel Antonio will be taking long throw-ins, though, won't he?
Oh yeah, it drives me insane. The game against Kidderminster, when we started taking short corners, well, basically, I needed a reboot just to understand how West Ham were trying to win this game.
I agree with you. I couldn't believe that. I could not believe that.
But the problem is, I've heard what people were saying.
Old man Peach. If you've got a corner, you've got big lad. Where do you get the ball? Is it to a little tricky player next to you, or in the mixer?
In the mixer.
Where do we score? Where do we score most of our goals from? Corners.
Yeah, all the set plays, we're good at it. Yeah, you can't odds that.
That's why. Listen, when people say comparing David Moyes to like Lyle, like Duke was doing it, he said he's best since Lyle. I'm sorry, but David Moyes done good things for recovering the Pellegrini disaster.
Hang on, he
But I
didn't
disagree.
compare him to John Lyall. He didn't compare him to John Lyall. He said he's the best manager.
That's what I just said.
John
That's what I
Lyall.
just said. But
but you
David
said
Moyes
he
hasn't got
compared
us.
him as well.
Yeah, but David Moyes hasn't got us to an FA Cup final. Pardew did, right?
Yeah.
All he's done is get us to Europe. So let's just get that into sort of perspective.
I'd say consistent.
Has he had us? Did John Lyall have us in top 6 2 months running?
Man,
Because it
come
looks like
on.
I weren't born when John Lyall
about
was about, so I couldn't really care less.
So how can you comment on him then?
But I can comment on Pardew though, can't I?
Yeah,
come on, lads. Come on, lads.
I can comment on Pardew. Because Pardew brought us up from the Championship, got us to an FA Cup final, and Pardew had 4 strikers at the Realm. We've got one striker. We got.
Yeah, and we're doing better than that. We're actually fighting for honours in the Premiership. We're in Europe. We're in the FA Cup. Come on, get a grip, James.
So I don't
Get
even
a grip. Get a grip. I get
Yes,
it.
mate.
We're fighting for honours. What are we fighting for? We didn't get top 4, so
we're
that's
not
not
fighting.
Right?
I see what you're saying. No.
What are we fighting for?
Well, top 6. You know, we're actually
top 6.
You know, yeah. Why not?
But that's what we're fighting for. Is at present is top 6 when there's teams who've got 2 or 3 games more than us to play.
Yeah, but you say that, but Tottenham fucked it up against Burnley today, so...
Yeah, but don't worry about Tottenham. Worry about Wolves.
Yeah, I agree.
Wolves are Spurs would always do that. Wolves won't.
Wolves are a great team.
And do you know what makes me laugh when people say this? All right, if we think we can get to a final and win it with 1 striker. Fuck me, we're asking for miracles, mate. I hope Moyes is praying.
Some of you guys are selling us. You know, I missed.
It's been done with less.
I've missed 15 years of West Ham when I come here, when I come to Canada, because there was no television. So I never saw John Lyall really play. I never saw the your inside forward play. They've named the stand after. What's his name? The curly-headed guy.
Brooking.
I never saw Brooking play. I'd have loved to have seen him play. I mean, I did. I mean, I saw a lot of Moore. I saw a lot of Peters, and I saw a lot of the others. You know, Peters to me was one. He's another player that plays like what's his name? Sufel. Peters is another Sufel, or Sufel is another Peters, as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah.
I mean, people used to look at Peters and say, he's rubbish, but he was absolutely brilliant.
The problem is, right, I understand what people are saying. Yeah, we're doing well. But we could be doing a hell of a lot better. Like, if we'd have had a bit more ambition, we would have been sitting in 4th quite comfortably. Let's be honest.
Well, we've lost.
I agree with that. I do agree with that.
We've lost some silly matches, that's for sure.
And them matches that we've lost, we never lost last season. Like your Leeds at home, your Southampton at home.
Yeah, but we didn't win against Liverpool or Chelsea either.
But we're not competing with them, are we? We're not competing for the title. We're competing to try and get in the top 4. So you beat the teams around you, don't you?
Yeah.
And we have been a hard watch.
In fairness, Liverpool and Chelsea were around us when we played them.
Yeah, I know. But
well, then we beat the team.
But not now, are they? Do you know what I mean?
They're only a couple of places
in
front.
Listen, any way you look at it, you can look at it from one side of the fence, you can look at it from another. Now, on the side of the fence that I look at it, is that we should have signed players. We should be comfortably in that top 6. We're not comfortable at the minute because Arsenal have got 3 games in hand. Manchester United, for how bad Manchester United are, they're in front of us.
Did they?
We've got Wolves.
What was the score today?
Burnley. Man United drew 1-1.
Did they?
Yeah. So let's be honest.
I don't look at them anymore. They're to me, they're rubbish.
Yeah, but Man United haven't even got a proper manager, and they're ahead of us.
Yeah.
So there you go.
Yeah, I know. We've got a lot
Oh,
more.
come on, though. The Man United squad is a little
Point
bit
from
different.
James
as well.
Bond
They've
right
got
there.
some. They've got some squad, but they're not playing football. They're not playing as a team. They're playing as individuals. You know.
Point from James there. We're
Oh.
in the last 16 of Europe, 5th round of the FA Cup, and just completed our best calendar year in entire history. We obviously need more stubborn managers then.
Yeah.
100%, mate. I agree with Bong on that. I know Bong's trying to be funny, but I agree with him. But then we also do need a left back to cover Cresswell and a striker to help the situation. But we ain't got it neither, have we? So we can't have it all.
Big up the disabled team as well, by the way. A legend, lovely guys. Go and subscribe if you're not.
Anyway, gentlemen, I'm going to love you and leave you. I'm going to get.
Well, it was lovely to meet you, Peaches Dad. Anyway.
Yeah. Take care. And I'll speak to you soon.
Nice to meet you.
Speak to you soon.
Speak to you soon. Bye. What a legend, eh?
Lovely fella.
Yeah. Well, we haven't
Does that mean Peach is coming back? Because we're going to have to talk about aliens again.
Yeah, I think Peach will be coming back. Yeah, there he is.
So I read today that we're signing Tillemans on a free in the summer. What do you think about that?
Fuck, you know. Just believe that, mate. Believe anything. This is West Ham United. We don't sign top class players. We can't even get Jesse Lingard signed.
Brother.
You know what I mean?
We don't sign any players at the moment.
Yo, is it on mute? It's on fucking mute, isn't it? It's
No,
on
it ain't.
Oh, okay, I'm good. Budgie! What are you doing? I didn't know you were here, dog. What are you saying? Oh, I got my phone on. Shit me, man. Yo, what are you saying, dog? Y'all good? Yo.
What about you? What are you up to?
Yo, I'm saying I'm chilling, man. Straight up. I'm chilling, man. Yo, so what's going on? What's up? What's up? Oh, cheers, yes.
It's all gone quiet now. Like everyone's not at me now. Do you know what I mean? Because like,
okay, let's have a go at Fee. Let's have it.
Ben
Rama.
I've been on some streams you before, and as you know, I mean, I think Ben Rama's underperformed, but I don't get where everyone is. All this hate you say, I don't
I disagree. Thank you very much, Luke, mate.
I mean, he's a good player, but I don't think Ben Rama's performances are our biggest problem. I think it's working out to get the players we have into the correct formation.
Because what it is, Luke, he's a scapegoat, mate.
No, he's not a scapegoat, dog. He's not a scapegoat.
Like, obviously, I want Ben Rama to succeed and do well and get his 20 combined goals.
I'm not saying you, Reese. I'm not saying you, but it sounds like after people that come at me they don't want him here.
No.
Yeah, no, I want him to do well because I've got.
Do you know what I mean?
No. Are you ridiculous, no, mate? Mate, at the moment, I'm happy that Yarmolenko's in our squad because at least it gives us at least one more player to at least field on the pitch. So Ben Rama is good enough.
Is that, dog? Like quadruple that, dog, like upside down things.
It was a joke.
I know.
But I think Ben Rama, if Ben Rama has decent competition as well, he's only going to get better, surely.
Yeah. But the thing is with Yarmolenko, I just want to clear it up. Like, obviously, you can tell by the news and stuff, there's a lot of shit going down in Ukraine. I bet his mind is on a lot of that as well.
100.
Probably why he has as well.
Maybe for the last couple of weeks, Reece, but what about the last 2 years?
Yeah, no, it's still
Epic's in the house.
Yeah, no, no.
Respect to Epic. Respect to Epic.
Can I be?
No, Epic's a bad man still. How do you mean?
Can I be Yarmolenko's defense?
No.
When we signed him, he was at the right age. All right, whatever we pay him is irrelevant.
What has he done for us? He's done nothing.
He scored the goal that kept us up, mate. One of the goals to keep us up.
So did Zamora. So did Vazte. They were still
when he kept us up against Chelsea.
When he signed, I believe the season he signed, he started well and scored a few goals. Then he got that horrific Achilles injury, didn't he?
Yeah. He's not been the same
And
player
let's
for
be
us.
honest. Come on, the man. You know, I know everyone says, "Oh, he's injury prone," blah blah. But if he is injury prone, that isn't his fault. And he did get that horrible injury, and he did start for us. I remember.
There's the
him
truth,
putting
Luke.
in a lovely ball for a
Would you
Felipe
play
Anderson
Yarmolenko ahead of Antonio?
No
What,
way.
up front?
No way. Would you?
The same-
Honestly, would you? Would you would
No.
play Yarmolenko instead of Antonio? Are you having a giraffe? Like really?
I'll tell you. In all honesty,
Really?
I'll tell you who I would stick up front
No way.
instead of Antonio at the moment. I know I've been saying Craig Dawson, and I'd love that, but that's not happening, is it? Honestly, I'd stick Vlasic up front.
Me too.
Instead
100%.
of Antonio at the moment, just to get Antonio back in some form, because like he needs dropping
from what
to
I've
come
seen
back
of
to get better
Vlasic,
form.
from what I've seen of Vlasic, he isn't quick enough.
Yeah,
doesn't have to be if he plays the
Thank you,
forward.
Budgie. Thank you, but
Thanks,
that's
bud.
like Bobby Moore. Bobby Moore was
But
the
has
quickest,
anybody else
but he was
that
always in
actually
the right
noticed? I'm
place at the
wearing my
right
glasses.
time, man. Nobody wants to hear them things, Budgie. Word up. That's a good point. Word
Bobby
up.
Moore was the defender in 1966.
Yeah,
The
but
game has completely changed.
I
It's not
know.
the same game anymore.
Well,
So-
I don't business. Bobby Moore's like wife used to make shitbread pudding, and she still does, dog. My mom used to get like their dresses tailored at the same place she did, dog. And I'll bank from now till then. She still makes shitbread pudding, dog. But like Bobby Moore was a ledge. Like he wasn't the fastest, but he was always there. He was always there, dog. Like you
Craig
don't
It's
have
the wrong
You reckon
comparison.
Bobby
big
Moore's
Craig
the
Dawson.
Nicola
Big dog.
It's the wrong comparison, though,
No,
Pete,
it's not.
really.
No, it's not. How?
It is.
How? Tell
Right,
me.
let me just go get a can of energy
Bobby
drink.
Moore was a central defender, and
No, he was a left back. But go on.
No, he
Bobby
wasn't.
Moore,
He centre back.
No, he was
Centre
a left.
back,
He
mate.
was
Central
more so
defender.
left back, dog. Natural position, left back. Anyways, go on.
but Bobby Moore was a defender.
Yeah.
Well, we're not talking about defenders. We're talking about strikers.
Vlasic hasn't done it.
Yeah, it don't matter if you're talking about
justified
defenders, midfielders, or
flag.
whatever. If you're in the right place at the right time, it don't matter if you're playing like center half back, or like inside right, left side right, or up front, dog. It
Let me
doesn't
ask you,
matter.
Paige. I want to ask you a question,
Go
right?
on. Go on.
I want everyone in this chat
Yeah, go
to
on.
rate Vlasic so far this season out of 10.
I give him an 8. Straight up for the amount of time that he's been given
Wow.
to come through. No, I would.
Fucking hell, Paige.
I would give him an
I
8.
would.
Right.
That's me.
All right, so Pete goes with an 8 then, yeah?
Don't know.
Reese, what are you
And
saying,
you
bro?
watch, and you watch.
gonna
Yo,
say-
no, hold on.
Go on, then.
I'm not trying to like take your shine. I'm not trying to take your thunder because you don't know I respect
Follow.
you like fucking like yo from now to like yesterday continue to tomorrow. But I'll show you this, dog. Vlasic, just wait. And I said this when ThA and yourself, James, had me on the show, and you made the bet with Ben Rama, and y'all are going off like, yeah, gonna win this and win that, and yo, respect to that. Hope you do, real talk. But like,
Already
yo,
have.
yo,
Never mind.
okay, so there you go. You don't want it. We get to
There
you.
you go.
When I come through, like, just buy me a cider and we're good. But like I'm showing you, like Vlasic, he's gonna come. I said 10 goals by the end of the season. I'm still standing by that. Honestly, I'm still standing by that.
So
We got
you think
4 months.
Vlasic is going to get 10 goals this season?
100.
Right, okay then. All right. No worries. Wow. Reese, tell me.
No,
give me
elaborate. No, elaborate. Because that was like some kindergarten shit. Like, okay.
10 goals, Paige.
Yeah, 100. So why
So you
would
think he ain't even going to get on in 10 games, I don't think. To get 10 goals.
He ain't gonna get 10 goals, mate.
Ben,
Let's be honest.
Okay.
He ain't getting 10 goals, mate.
Okay, let's talk in May and see if
I
I'm
might have
right.
to turn to alcohol, mate, because you're making me want to have a drink.
No, Bregin. Let's talk in May. Guarantee you, 10 goals. Vlasic, done. We got 4 months left, dog. Homeboy gets a hat trick here, a brace there, a hat trick there. He's at 10 goals, dog. Like,
Yeah.
real talk.
And that's like me saying that Syed Berman's going to score 25 goals this season. I'm not that fucking mad. So,
No,
But he is to get 20 goals combined, though. My bet
no. Like argue with me.
I've already had the first 5 in, mate. Even money. Lovely.
Bregin, okay, yeah, dopest in the world. But argue with me. How is not Vlasic going to score 10 goals this season? How?
He
How?
He's not going to get the
won't,
minutes
he
to
won't
do
get
it.
the game time. He
You
won't
don't
get
think
the
so
game
now?
time.
After what Ben
Unless
Rama
Lloyd starts playing him up front,
plays out the prem, you don't think so
from
now?
Sunday,
Come
Sunday
on,
onwards,
with it, man.
he ain't going to get 10 goals. No way.
All
Right,
right,
he ain't getting
all right,
10
all
goals,
right,
Beach. Right,
all right.
Reese,
Yo, we'll
give me a
see.
rating.
We'll see. We'll
I
see.
can't really rate him because I've not seen him
We'll see.
to
Thank
rate
Who's
him.
Lessage?
We'll see.
Yeah, I've not really seen
We'll
too
see.
much to rate him.
We'll
But
see,
if I
man.
had to rate
We'll
him, I'm going to
see.
give him a 6 because he's shown flashes of something good,
Brilliance.
but he's not
Yeah.
really had the time to do it. So I'm just going to have to go 6 because
Yo,
can't really.
yo,
He's not been awful,
it's a
but it's
strong
not been a
8,
well beat.
dog.
So
It's a strong 8, dog.
But
Trust me.
he's not been awful, but he's not been a well bet. We're going to give him a 6.
yeah,
He's over.
it's pretty much bang in the middle,
Listen,
isn't it,
homeboy
really?
gets an 8 all day long, and just like yo, if he does, listen, check this out. If he does score 10 by the end of the season, just like that's just showing a bit of faith, and that's what I'm showing in him now, a bit of faith, because all of you are right. He has not been given his chance. Wow, I went like center stage. Look at Peach.
Yeah.
Peach is in the building. Rah, rah, rah. Jigga, 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 la, la, la. Thank you, Rice. But it's like, if he
Always got your
does,
back, bro.
I know you do, dog. You're solid. But it's like, if he does score 10, that's just me showing whatchamacallit, like faith in him. And if he does get that
Disagree on
time,
that comment.
that's
Bowen scored in his debut.
fantabulous. But he's
And,
been given a shot. He's been given a shot, dog. Like Vlasic has not been given the same shot as Bowen. Not
Right.
a chance. Not a
Right.
chance. No,
I'll do it.
right, left, straight, down,
What?
down. So okay, so no. Going on to this, Budgie, I'm gonna ask you, Antonio, how many goals does he have so far this season, Budgie?
I'm not exactly sure.
Like
I don't
what?
exactly know.
8
or
10 or 9 or
So
something like that.
Budgie, do you think like Angolio, like I'm thinking of Ogbonna and Antonio at the
Go,
same time, Angonio, and that's why
He's got 9 goals and 8 assists in
there you
29
go.
games.
And I think Ogbonna, like
That's
taking
like
I mean, the Prem.
taking it to his side.
That's
I
like all
think,
competitions.
I think Ogbonna would be the best like captain for us like next season if we lose Bryce, but we're not going to. But like, yo,
But
Antonio scores 10, Vlasic scores 10, Ben Rama scores 10. That's not bad. Like we're the
Don't worry about Benny, mate. I'll be back here when he scores the winning goal in the Europa League final, mate. Don't worry about that.
You'll be doing
Trust
that
me.
to Benny, dog. Straight
I
up.
will do that, brother.
I just,
I want to hear.
Hold on. You'll be back when
my
Benny
days.
scores the winning goal in the final. You just said we
100%,
weren't
mate.
going to get to the final.
Well, I'm being like everyone else, mate. I'm being so confident and overwhelming, and that it's like unbelievable, mate. So yeah, Budgie, I'm telling you, we're gonna win it, son. Do you know what I mean? Don't you worry about it. Do you know what I'm saying?
Win what?
And Benny's gonna score the winner,
Win what?
and then I'm
Win
gonna be
what?
like doing a big video and tagging every person in
Win
it, right?
what?
And saying,
Win what?
"You should chat at me now." Do you know what I mean? 100%.
No, Jay, hold, like, we heal up,
Oh, yeah.
rewind, dog.
Right.
Like, we'll
It's all
what?
about
Like,
you.
win what, dog? Like, Europa League? Like FA Cup? Like, what are we gonna win? Because I got us winning both, but what do you got us winning, dog?
At the end of the day, right, we need a lot of luck in the Europa League.
No,
a lot of luck.
No, we don't. No, we
we
don't.
do.
No, we don't. No, we don't.
Right.
We can beat any of them.
FA Cup we can win, 100%.
Yeah, okay. After Kidderminster, if Declan Rice did not come on in the Kidderminster match, we would have got drowned, dog. We would have got drowned, like gasping for air, like you're like only like 2 inches like below water, dog. Straight up.
Did you know that we're third favourites to win the Europa League?
Favorites, dog. We're winning both of them, dog. Mark my words.
remember.
Vlasic is scoring 10 goals. To blood
Seville.
fire.
It's Seville, and there's someone
Sevilla.
else in it.
Yeah, Sevilla, whatever you say.
And there's someone else in it. I can't remember who the other one is, but we're third favourites to win it. So if we can get away from Seville, because they are a decent outfit, mate. They are a good team.
Yeah, but so
and
are we.
And
Do you know
Seville
what I mean?
have won it a few times as well.
They're the kings of the Europa League, mate. They used to win it every.
Yeah, they have won it a few times as well.
Who's the other team who's? See if you can get the odds up, Reese.
Atletico Madrid or like Real Sociedad, one of them two things.
It ain't them. I think it's Napoli or someone like that. It ain't Bruce. Because Napoli are at home against Barcelona. They reckon they can get through them.
Word up.
Do you know what I'm saying? Right, I've got to ask this, right?
Go on.
Right, so you've said a 6, you've said an 8.
Yeah,
Luke,
100.
right, please can you rate Fassage this
10.
season so far?
10. Go on, my son.
Since he signed for West Ham?
Since he signed for West Ham, and he has played games this
4.
season.
Yeah, like,
4.
fuck, he has.
At most 4.
Oh, come on. He's only played 4 minutes, dog. Like, come on.
Well, then, why isn't he producing in training that Moyes
We're
can't not
full
play?
pods now. Full pods.
Come again?
It's Sevilla.
Yeah.
Sevilla. Atlanta.
Yeah.
Barcelona, then us.
I want Barcelona in the next round, straight up. Don't do them in. Get rid of them. Gone. I want Rangers in the final. Like, real.
There we go. Sean's saying the same. Just brought it up at the same time.
Full favourites, fresh.
Yeah. That's what I've just said. Like, Sevilla are 6-1, Atlanta are 8-1, Barcelona are 10-1. We're 11.
Sevilla.
Yeah, we need to.
Tomato.
We need to.
Potato. Done.
If we can avoid all them teams and get to say the last.
No. Why do you want to avoid all them teams? We're not.
Because I want the easiest route to win it.
That's bullshit. That's bullshit. You want to play the roughest teams, the best teams. Like, that's how.
No, you don't.
Yes,
why would you
I
want to play
do,
the
dog.
best
I
teams?
do, because that's how I know we're progressing. I don't want to play no shit like Sunday league, like blind football.
Peach, they're not going to be rubbish. They're just not going to be Barcelona or Dortmund.
If you had it on the table, Lukington, you'd rather pick like the blind school of Essex to play us rather than Barcelona.
So long as I'm playing Barcelona in the final, I'm playing the blind team of Essex now.
Okay, but why? But why?
I agree there.
How? No, I don't agree with that shit. How?
Because you want to what you want to do.
We play the blind school and then we go up against
someone better than us might knock Barcelona out, and then that's the way football.
That is not the way.
Okay, would you in the next round of the assuming it's the third round of the FA Cup?
Football works, dog. Football works. You play the best and the best of the best. So when you go into the next team, it don't matter. It's like, you know how they have that baseball, and you bring up 2 baseballs just to 2 baseball bats just to warm up. So when you like hit it with a 1 baseball bat, bang, what Babe Ruth like home run things. You need to beat the best to win the best. And it's
so if we get knocked out, by the best,
you guys are on some delusional things, dog. Straight up, wow.
I prefer to only have to beat the best once.
Yeah.
No,
I agree with Luke 100%.
That is so pussy. That is so pussy. I'll beat the best once, and then I'll beat some cheap team. Wow.
Well, I'll tell you what. The best way of describing it,
lovely ground, been there.
Is look at Arsenal. Arsenal in the FA Cup over the last few years have had dolly draw, got to the final or semi-final, had 2 hard games, and then gone on to win the cup.
Yeah, so that means their team is shit. That means their team is shit, and they got lucky. I don't want to support a team where our team is playing shit teams and then got lucky. I want to be the best after best after best after best. That's how we're a solidified, solid, illest team in the world. That's just me. I don't know, wow.
Yeah, straight up.
You guys have different stakes in West Ham.
I've got to admit, James Bond makes a great point. Yeah, he makes a great point. I wouldn't mind having Zagreb again. I wouldn't fancy going over there the second time.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Y'all are going the girl route.
I don't think it's possible to pull Zagreb for.
I think it is now, Reece. It's last 16 now, mate.
I don't believe
I don't know if you could pull
right
the group team in the last 16, but then after that, I think you can. I'm not 100% sure though.
No, because what it is, we go through because we're through from finishing top.
Yeah.
So I think when it goes into the last 16, I think it's an open draw. I'm sure it's open draw.
This is the most pussiest shit I've heard.
No, I don't. Check. Reece, get on the computer. I'm not sure that's the case, mate. I think we're biased again. So I think we might play away first because we won our group as well.
Yeah, we're away first.
Therefore, there's teams we can't draw.
What my searching
Like,
Europa League draw rules?
Well,
Yeah?
therefore, if we play our first game away, there's other teams that play their first game away. Therefore, we can't draw them.
So how convenient? Oh, how unbelievable would it be if we play Real Betis and play Pellegrini's team? I don't want to play Betis. Honestly, they're flying in.
I'd love to play Betis.
Actually, Reese, draw everything up. Who the bloody hell is in the Europa League? Because let's be honest, I'm not sure we know.
I do.
Hang on, let me give you the
Monaco's
teams
in
left
it,
in the Europa
Sevilla's in
League.
it, Barcelona's in it, Rangers is in it. Like, that's just to name a few. Just to
Yeah,
name
but
a
those
few,
are the ones that
dog.
have dropped out, aren't they? Who's qualified top, as it were, like us?
Well, basically,
like
if I remember last week, Napoli and Barcelona are 1-0.
Yeah.
Napoli are a very good side. I think
So
Betis.
Napoli finished second, and Barcelona dropped out from the Champions League. So I
Yeah.
think they play their home game first.
Big up, man.
So I don't think we can draw any team that's qualified top of the league.
I want to play the
in
best
the
team
Europa League.
possible.
Right.
I want to play the best team possible,
Just,
dog.
just shout it out, Reese. Just shout it out. Son.
Right,
Yo,
so
illest team
currently
in the
the
world.
games that are playing between to continue to the next stage is Olympiacos
Yeah.
Atlanta with Atlanta 2-1 up on aggregate.
Yeah.
Who's playing next? The game. Next game for Atlanta. Are they at home? Reese?
Atlanta are away, but they're 2-1 up on aggregate.
Right. All right.
So they're home next
And then
time.
it's Lazio at home to Porto, and Porto are 2-1 up on aggregate.
See, and Porto got that youth from our team, Tony
Zagreb,
Martinez, man.
Zagreb at home to Sevilla, or Seville,
Yeah.
or however you want to fucking say
Second
it.
leg, yeah.
3-1
Sevilla.
up. Sevilla are 3-1 up on aggregate.
Shut up,
So,
Sociedad
fuck
at
that.
home to Leipzig,
Don't want them.
2-2 on aggregate.
So
Napoli
who's
at home
the
to
2-2?
Barcelona, 1-1
Real
on aggregate.
Sociedad. Leipzig.
I want
Oh.
Barcelona, dog.
Braga is at home to Sheriff, and Sheriff are 2-0 up on aggregate.
All y'all to say Sheriff. I want Barcelona, dog.
Rangers are at home to Dortmund, and
Rangers.
Rangers are 4-2 up on aggregate.
They're gonna win that. They're gonna win that.
Betis are home to Zenit, who are 3-2 up on aggregate. Betis
Yeah.
is 3-2 up on aggregate.
Yeah.
They are the teams that are playing in this playoff system to go into the next round.
Can you just check for me where Real Sociedad are in the Spanish league?
I can do in a second.
They
And the other
sound they
teams that
might
have
be a
gone
bit
through top of
rubbish.
the group, the teams top of the group that have gone through are Lyon, Monaco, Spartak Moscow, Frankfurt,
I like them.
Galatasaray.
Yep, like them.
I've got to read some foreign team now. Crvena Zvezda. Never heard
Don't
of
want
them.
them.
That's Red Star Belgrade.
Yeah, don't want them.
Yeah.
Leverkusen, and then
Want
obviously the most massive team in the competition as well. Us.
I
But
want
Sorry,
them.
Reed.
League table, yeah.
Sorry, Reed. Can you read out the ones that have already qualified?
Yeah.
Because I think I might take all of those.
Leon, Monaco.
Yeah, they're all right. Yeah.
Monaco, whatever.
They're
Spartak
pretty quite good.
Moscow,
Rubbish.
Frankfurt,
That's
Galatasaray,
probably all right.
Red Star Belgrade,
Take them.
Leverkusen, and then us.
German nervous.
Yo, no, I want all of them, dog. Because
So
basically,
basically,
Have all them
the teams that qualify from these two-legged fixtures are better than those that have qualified by the sounds of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but what you're
So
saying,
the teams from the Europa League that qualified for the leg playoff field. Rangers.
Yeah.
Rangers. I'd love a game against Rangers.
Me too, dog. Straight up.
Sociedad.
I want that the
Napoli,
final though.
Olympiacos, Lazio, Braga, Betis, and Zagreb from our group.
Is that
Where
Braga?
Braga from? Braga
Portugal.
from Scandinavia,
Portugal.
aren't they?
Portugal, yeah.
Oh, Portugal, you're right, yeah.
I wouldn't mind
And
Braga.
then 2-0 down to that Sheriff.
Yeah, I don't mind Braga.
Give us Barcelona or some like real team because like what y'all are saying is like y'all want like the
That's
sleepers.
if Barcelona go through.
No,
They've
but
yeah.
I get you. But
Napoli
like,
You've got to beat
I know,
Napoli.
Rice.
No.
But like, what man I'm saying is like they want like the blind school team in like the next round,
Yeah, but
and then
Pete-
the next round, and then in the final they want a big team. It's like get the big teams out the way and let's play.
yeah, but
some
wouldn't it be best?
club
Yeah,
in the
but let's
final.
say that big team in the semi-final. Not now. Let's play Barcelona semi-final,
Yeah.
not now.
Let's play
Semi-final,
the big
quarter-final or
teams
something.
now, and let's play the shit team in the final, and hopefully they got through there the way you guys want West Ham to get through there. Honestly, that's how I'd run it. I like total opposite. Rather than like playing the little teams like in the quarters and semis, play the big teams there. So then when we go into the finals, we play the little team, done do them in like 5.
I would.
There ain't going to be no little team in the final, though, Page.
What, come again?
There's not going to be a little team in the final. I'm telling you that now.
But how not? Why not? How not? Because they could get a draw.
Let
like,
Barcelona and
want a draw
Dortmund knock
against
out
West
Sevilla.
No, really.
I'll tell you one team on there that I don't want. Yeah, is Leipzig.
Yeah,
I don't want them. I think they're very good.
They're a very good side. I agree.
Yeah, that's what Moyes wants to.
Their
like,
centre
have
forward.
around. Yeah,
I can't remember his name, but I think he scored a hat-trick against City at the Etihad in the Champions League. So
who the red ball let's have whatever they're called the centre forward for them.
Yeah, he's quite decent, mate. I must admit.
Yeah, Antonio's quite decent too, though. So, let's have him. Let's have him, man.
Yeah, but Antonio's not in form, though, is he, Pete?
But he gets in form when he has to, dog. And all he needs is a rest, dog. Like, do not play him against Wolves. Let Vlasic, like, hold that. Let him get a hat trick. Shut, like, E20 up. And, like, then what? That's 4 goals? There's only 6 more goals?
If he don't score, Peach, right? Are you going to shut up, though, about talking about him scoring goals?
I've never shut up about it because no, honestly, though, honestly, homeboy, I really think he's going to get, like, 10 goals, like, end of the season.
How many drinks you had, Peach? Tell me the truth. Talk to me.
2. So it's like, you
are lying, mate. You are lying to your fans.
Brethren, I got, look in my drawer, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and I got 8. So, yeah, this is my second. Real talk.
So, are you going to talk to me after you've drunk all them drinks and tell me that Ben Rama is the GOAT?
No, I'll talk to you after, like the 6 of them drinks and tell you, like, how Ben Rama's going to score, like, 25 goals. How do you mean?
Get him down, you Page. Get him down, yeah.
You're done, though, man. You're done. Yo, is Frankie still in the chat? Frankie, Kieran, come on the chat, man. Talk some sense, dog. And if Frankie's in the chat, man, let me know.
Pop a comment in if you're still watching. Peach has got something for you.
Yeah, Frankie, I got something for you, dog. Like, straight up, and I put hard work into it, dog. I got something for you, dog. Like, real things, man.
Proper good.
Yes, man. Trust me. Yo, trust me, man. Trust me.
Could have used a better picture of me, though.
You come again? No, that's you, dog. That's you, dog. Like, yo.
You could have taken your Christmas lights down as well, Reese, but you don't hear us going on about it.
They're my whole year-round lights now.
Yo, I put Christmas.
They're your whole year-round lights now.
They're your West Ham party lights.
Yes.
Yeah, call if you want some fun. 1-900, whatever.
At least my tree ain't up over there anymore.
Was that a can of Foster's as well?
No, Bulldog Power, some cheap energy drink that I like.
What's that?
Oh, it's some cheap energy drink. I used to buy it from the shop when I was like 14, and I found.
Do you know the best energy?
Go on.
Well, no, Monster. I like Monster, but like.
I love Monster.
They were selling crates of them at the cash and carry when I went about a year ago, and I've still got a few left.
Hey, yo, Raj, when you get the Monster, I'm gonna play it right now. DuN Kn0. But yo, when you get the Monster, did you get the green one? I like the the black can with the green one, dog. What do you get?
No. It's all about the yellow one, the doctor one.
That's dope. And I tried the blue one too. The blue one was ill too. I tried the blue one, but more times I just read the green one thing. Yo, Frankie, this is for you, dog.
I'll go on about it after he's done this.
Yeah, watch this. Yo, Frankie, this is for you, my G. Straight up. Big up, yeah? You done?
Yeah. What's up, my brother? Listen, just giving you a shout real quick. This the last one, you know what I'm saying? The best for last. Young ThA, what's going on, brother? Hey, brother, hey. Best for last. Young ThA, what's going on, brother? Hey. Hey. Y'all heard that we won. What's going times, right? We dropped a couple games. I know you the voice of positivity, so don't let nobody get down, right?
Yo, see that, Frankie?
Oh, Luke's
Don't put work
disappeared.
into that, homeboy. Straight up. Sorry, Raz. What were you saying?
Luke's disappeared. He'll probably be back in a minute.
Yeah. He's probably going to model for like
Pete, you've
GQ,
actually
dog.
turned me to alcohol, brother. I'm gonna let you know that, mate.
I love that. And yo,
You turned me to fucking drink, brother.
Brethren,
Frankie loves it. Frankie loves
listen,
it.
I didn't have a photo of you, dog, so I couldn't put you up in it because I
Nah,
got
don't
no
worry about
photos.
me, mate. Everyone
Yo,
hates the
brethren,
fat man.
fuck off.
Don't matter.
Yo, fuck off. Listen to me.
Everyone
And I
hates the
couldn't-
fat man.
Listen, fuck off, fat man. I couldn't put you in it. I couldn't put Kieran in it. And those are the two I was missing, dog. It was like that everybody up in it. Like, yo, I didn't have no photo from you, no photo from Kieran.
Don't
And it
worry
was
about
like,
it, mate.
no, I am
Don't
worried
worry.
though.
No,
but
you don't
that's-
worry about it,
I
Pete,
am
mate.
worried about it, dog, because that's on.
You're not worried about it, Pete.
I
Don't tell
am.
lies.
I am. No, real talk, I am. But did you like it?
I thought it was alright, mate. It was
It's
really good.
like, man, yo, I ain't even started, dog. Trust me, I'll be doing all your things soon, dog. Straight up, like, y'all never met nobody like me who could like put music together with like two things, like, yo, just splice and split and sample two like
Joe, what?
vocals, dog. Straight up.
I was having a right peaceful night. I see pictures and I thought, come on, be quiet. Yeah. People come at me with Ben Rama. People say about Flassage. People say that, like, you know what I mean? We've got to be all for the positivity and light when deep down they don't see it. You know what I mean? But,
I know,
you know,
but
we move.
like how Ben Rama is our scapegoat. Like, you're the West Ham YouTube channel scapegoat. You get what I'm
I
saying?
know, mate.
Like, yo.
I know. I know. But you know
No,
what,
but
mate?
you know what?
I
At
really
least-
don't give a fuck.
No, I know, but you know what? Yo, at least you fucking. At least
I'm
you,
doing my
like,
thing.
peace with
Do you
that.
know what I mean?
I get you.
Yeah, come back on if you want, Budge.
I get you, man. 100%, man. Because you know what? Like from truth to truth. Like, really, you been like back in Ben Rama from time. So it's like, and you ain't changed your tune. So it's like, yo, good on you.
No,
You know what I
at the
mean?
end of the day, Peach, I'll say this, yeah. If he plays shit, right, he gets it from me, big time. I will slate him if he plays shit. But I think sometimes he's just an easy cop out. Because I'm a player.
But you see me, I've never like I've never like given up my thing on Vlasic as well, dog. Like I'm sticking to that. And there's only 4 months left. Him scoring 10 goals, it's like homeboy needs to score 9 pretty quick. And it's like, but I'm still holding it. You know what I mean? I'm still holding it.
You know, I'll
like,
never give up on saying Craig Dawson's the best player in the world.
You know what? I love that. And I'll never give up on Craig Dawson. Like, yo, put him up as like a striker.
I've got a question for the pair of yous.
Go on, my
I've got
son.
a question for the pair. I speak English now. Has Craig Dawson been the best defender West Ham signed since we've moved to the LS?
Yes.
Yeah.
So you think he's been better than Zuma?
Value for money wise, definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With all things considering, yeah.
Many games, like he's been injured,
Right.
as well, hasn't he? So
Has he been better than ThA?
Yes.
As in a signing.
Yeah. Yeah.
So Craig Dawson is like the next big thing.
Well, no, he's fire. He's fire, man. And it's like he can't step a foot wrong right now. And it's good to see. It's like I'd love to see Longhello or Ashby like come into the mix. Alisi, who's like the captain of the under-23s. I'd love to see them come in the mix. But more times when I watch the under-23s, man, they leak goals like leaky faucets. So it's like you have to have that structure of somebody like Dawson, somebody like Zuma. You know what I mean? Even Diop, like that ball that Diop gave to Dawson the other day, that was on a plate. That was absolutely on a plate. And
Striker's
it's like,
finish, that was, wasn't it?
yes. Oh, like, yes. 100% agree with that. Like that, you know what it reminded me of? It wasn't the same. It was not the same at all. But like Rooney came out with a documentary, yeah, and everybody was asking Rooney's favorite goal, and everybody was saying, yeah, overhead kick against Man City.
Yeah.
Well, I got two. My first favorite goal from him is when he scored against Arsenal on the left, like top right corner. That was like
I
one of my
did
favorites.
watch that piece. I did watch that.
Me too, dog. Me too.
You said about it, so I went and watched it after.
Me too, dog. But my favorite was I was in Basingstoke and I was at Witherspoons, and like I remember watching the match and I was trying to down the juice before I had to like go home to like my dad's brothers and his wife's place to like have some grub, and
What
it's
are you
like
doing in Hampshire?
I know I'm chilling
Look
with
at
Luke.
you, mate.
I
He's like,
know, dog. I'm chilling
look
with
at
Luke.
you spreading your like Canadian wings, brother.
I know, dog. I'm chilling with Luke Ledgington, dog. But no, honestly, Jay, I was in Witherspoons there, like in the town square, town whatever center, whatever you call it.
Big up Wetherspoons.
Don't
64 out of 859.
I don't know. Big up Wetherspoons, dog. They're ill, man. Yo, the beer might be off by like a day or two, but I'm all about it, dog. And it's like,
yesterday.
oh, word up.
Yeah, I took one in Elephant Castle yesterday.
Yo, and I'll show you right. I was like watching the match, and then like Rooney's like having a go at one of the officials, and then like he goes on to do his thing. Then he's having another go at one of the officials, and then somebody like shot the ball like how Diop did, and it reminded me of Bowen's goal. Rooney's was better, but like yo,
Yeah.
man, them shot the ball over. He got it over his shoulder and then volleyed it into like the top of the goal, and I was like, that's one of the best goals I've ever seen in my life. And I was saying that. Everybody else was saying like the overhead kick. And
Yeah, no. The reason I say the overhead kick is because it was the
Yeah.
first time I ever got served in the pub when that game was on, when I was about 14.
100.
What game was that?
Mr. No
It
Idea.
was against Man City.
No, yeah, the overhead kick was Man City v Newcastle. The Newcastle match where he like was going off at the ref and then he volleyed it. I forget who it was, but like it was sublime. And it just
I'll never forget.
of like
I'll never
Diop's
forget
cross to, like
when
Bowen.
Michael Owen
Yeah,
scored the winning goal in a 4-3 win, because I had backed Man United at half time. There was a drawing or losing the game. I backed a lot of money on Man United to win the game. So I'm sitting in the 90th minute or 93rd minute or something. I can't remember what happened, but I think City equalised, and I was fuming. I was like, "Oh mate, I was in the pub. I was in a big pool competition and everything, and I was having a few beers, and I was like fucking raging. I was thinking, bastards, they've let me down, yeah." And then Michael Owen scores that goal, like I think it was 2007, I think it was, or 2008. And I just, mate, I bought the whole pub, all beers all night, mate. It was like, I won a good few quid there, I must admit.
Yo, let me ask you this though, Jay. Let me ask you this, and Rise, like, jump on in this, but like, Michael Owen was a legend, like when he played for England, and he did like fantastic things, like a Robbie Fowler and like an Ian Wright and thing. But like, have you noticed like he's kind of turned into like Mr. Nia? When I say Mr. Nia, like a know-it-all, like NIA, like a Mr. Nia, like with his pundit like things. Like I do not like watching him when he's like doing the pundit thing. If it's on Sky Sports, BT Sports, like he just seems like Michael Owen, man. He just seems like he knows it all. Like I don't, I like the player more than the person.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Yeah. I agree, mate.
It's nuts, though, isn't it?
Yeah, I know, mate. I know. It is mad, Peach. Like, you know what I mean? Like you're telling me about Placid.
No, that's what you get those goals. But no, honestly, like Michael Owen, like I like watching Andy Townsend. I think he's wicked. I like watching Tim Sherwood. Like he's from the other side, but I like watching him. Andy Townsend, Tim Sherwood, like Belgian, I can't stand. He just like, that's not color commentary. That's like just like, oh, this is what I seen and this is what just happened. Like, no, piss off. Like I don't like that. I like Gail. I like Gail a lot because he's one of us. But like, yeah, no, there's like, yeah, Michael Owen just like, I loved him as a player, but don't like him. You know who I do like? Mika Richards, man. I think he's dope. Man. He's like kind of like neutral upon them things, man. And he's dope. Who's in the chat, Doc?
Luke's coming back.
Oh, good. I just included him, Doc.
Yeah.
Luke Legend, what are you saying? You should get on that pundit thing, man. Like start like going on Sky Sports and BT Sports and things.
No, to be fair, I'll tell you who should be a pundit.
Jake.
Who? Go on. 100%.
Who?
Jake.
Oh no, that's gonna go on.
100%.
That's gonna
He
go
should be.
on. That's
He's
gonna go
going to
on.
be a professional pundit when he's older.
That's gonna go on.
Telling you,
That's gonna go on. 100%.
The only, pro- the, only
go on.
pro- the, only problem, the only problem with Jake is, unfortunately, the lad does have a bit of an accent that's got trained out of me. That unfortunately,
Shut up.
Jimbo still got.
Shut up.
No, it could be like, if I could, if I talk like my dad did, I could, I could talk like that. It's not a problem.
I'm
So
on some
unfortunately,
hamster
they
shit.
don't want
I'm
that.
on some
They want.
hamster shit. Come on, leave the boy alone. I
What
know.
it is,
I
if you're a
He's a
pundit,
great lad, though, Jake is.
yeah, he is.
listen, if you're doing that, that's why I think Roy Keane is one of the best, because he says it how it is. He don't sit on the fence. There's too many people who sit on the fence, especially in the YouTube game. They sit on the fence massively because they like they don't want to offend anyone. Listen, mate, I'm coming up to these 500 subs. Right, I don't really care who I fucking upset, because at the end of the day, I don't know these people. They don't know me.
But yo, when you look at that,
I need to make friends.
No, done no. But when you look at that, it's like you got Rise, aka Reese. He don't give two things, puts it down. You got Luke Legington. He doesn't give two things, puts it down. Like everybody we've had on the chat tonight, they're not like Humpty Dumpty, dog. You know what I mean? There are a lot of channels that want to be Humpty Dumpty. We're not Humpty Dumpties, dog. What's that, Russ?
I said, well, Duke looks like Humpty Dumpty.
I'd leave him alone, no. You know what I mean? Like, yo, homeboy puts it down, dog. Even in his Crocs, dog. Homeboy puts it like Crocodile Dundee things, dog. Straight up.
Hold up.
You're gonna show the picture, ain't you? You're gonna show the. I know you're gonna show the picture, dog. Crocodile Dundee, straight up. Yo, I love that place still.
Bless him. I know.
Yeah, big up, Duke, man. You went to his place the other day for a pint.
Yeah. I was in London. I was in South London yesterday.
Yeah.
Sort of doing some work stuff. That. And,
you enjoy yourself?
And I was like, well, Duke's around the corner. I'll go see Duke. So I did.
But you enjoyed yourself, yeah? You had a good time?
Yeah, it was great going to see Duke.
He's a legend.
Can you guess what? I bet you can't guess what I did yesterday.
What did you do yesterday?
For those of you, Jimbo, have you got kids?
Sadly not, mate.
Jimbo, you got kids? Okay, sorry, mate. Declan, you got kids?
Yes, you know I've got a child.
If I went did to you. I went to Peppa Pig World yesterday.
To be fair, I was talking to my ex the other day about taking our little one to Peppa Pig World, but it's too far.
I didn't realise you had a kid, Reese. I didn't think you had a kid.
Yeah, I got a little 3-year-old, didn't I?
Yeah.
So how old are you then, Reese?
25.
Hey, I thought you were only about 19.
I know. It's the young looks, isn't it?
Yeah, everyone thinks I'm 45, mate, but don't matter.
No, you don't look, yo, Brad.
Oi, Jimbo, don't be having to get people assumed 45. People are very, very soon to be 45 are legends, all right, mate?
How old are you, Luke?
You keep forgetting, though.
Soon to be 45.
Like, yo, James does not look a day older than 56, dog.
Oh, mate, listen, I'll get abused. You know what I mean? Do you know that song, Tottenham Get Battered everywhere? Okay. James gets abused everywhere he goes. That's what it is.
Yeah. No, you keep forgetting you were born exactly
everywhere he goes. Yeah. Well, you know how it is, mate. You know what I mean? But, listen. Craig Dawson, Luke, tell me, is he the best player that's West Ham signed in the LS? Defensively?
Yeah, best defender.
I'm waiting for Luke, mate.
Who was it?
Craig Dawson is probably probably the best value player we've signed since Paolo Di Canio.
Yeah.
Look at we paid, what was it, 2 million for him?
Dawson, 2.2 million, mate.
Yeah, nothing, is it really? Today. That's 9 weeks' wages for Yarmolenko. Is that right?
That's a lot of wages, man.
So who's the best player you think we signed, like, since we've been at London Stadium? Honestly. It has to be.
Saeed Ben Rama, mate. I said it right now.
Oh, get off on your Ben Rama train, dog. Come on.
I'm waiting for you. I'm waiting for you to say Vlasic. Don't worry about it. You know what I mean?
No. Vlasic's going to score 10 goals, but like, no, the best
Probably
player.
Suchek or Bowen.
Yeah, I say Suchek. Word up. Yeah, 100.
I'll tell you what.
Probably Bowen because Suchek can't pass wind.
I'll tell you what. Fabianski's been a great signing for West Ham.
Yeah. He
don't get a lot of mention because he's a goalkeeper and they never get a lot of mention. Do you know what I mean? But I'll say Fabianski.
What about Areola though? Like, I know we ain't signed him, but he's almost across the line. Like,
we ain't signing him, mate.
Way too much
weight. This is West Ham United, mate. We don't sign no one.
Yeah. But that's because the reason you don't go to watch the matches. That's because of the owners. We're not signing him. Because if it's the other way around, we'd sign him. Then.
Right. Listen.
Also, he had another dress rehearsal against Kidderminster, and let's be honest, he looked like Dracula because he couldn't. He was allergic to crosses, wasn't he?
Yeah, but
I know. But I've got to admit, though, I've got to admit, it was all bad in that game.
I have to, Jimbo, you're quite right, but your goalkeeper, if he comes for it, he needs to catch it, doesn't he?
But he has also saved
it. How many matches Dukington has like Areola played and he ain't conceded like a lot? Like he is like
but let's be also playing. How many games has Areola played against sides that aren't Liverpool, Manchester United, Arsenal, Manchester City?
He played against Man United away. I thought he'd done all right.
Yeah, but let's be honest, that was their second team, wasn't it?
No, they still have first teamers in there like crazy.
I don't think Ronaldo was playing. I don't think XYZ was playing.
Yeah, Ronaldo's playing. They had all of them on there. Ronaldo, Cavani, Rashford, Sancho. They had them all. In the end, they had about 5 strikers on the pitch. Martial was there at the time. Yeah, they had players there, but you know, it's just Man United twice, as Fresh says. Yeah, see Fresh.
So summertime comes up like it's left back, it's like what striker, and then who else, dog?
We need about 8 players, Peach. That's not joke, mate.
I'm not disagreeing with you. I'm not disagreeing with you.
And this is why when people say, listen, right, like what Duke was saying earlier about Moyes, like Moyes is the Messiah. To me, Moyes is a paid manager doing a good job at West Ham. That's all he's doing. He's doing a good job, right? If he gets us to a cup final, then you can compare him to the greats. He hasn't done anything yet. Like he hasn't done anything yet. Like
he has though. He got us like top 6. He got us in Europa. It was still in the FA Cup. Like he's done a lot more than people want to give him credit for.
But don't forget. Listen, I'm not being critical or nothing.
But you are.
We was in a global pandemic last year with no fans. Right?
Who cares?
But that does affect the team, though, mate. When there's no fans in the gaff.
So if it don't affect the team, we were still winning. So like we've won in the highest position we ever won, got the most points ever, and that's under Moyes. When Moyes first came in, I was like, no. I thought it was like 500 steps back and like 2 steps forward. I'll hold my hands up to that. Honest.
I think with Moyes, the best thing and the worst thing he's given us as West Ham fans is hope.
Yeah.
And
100% agree on that.
That's the thing, isn't it?
Because you look at it like this, yeah, right? Yeah, that's a pretty good, like, way of summing it up. We are hoping to do something rather than expecting to do something. Do you know what I mean?
We will.
So I agree on that.
We were hoping to do something like last year, but we did it.
Not really, though, Peach.
How? Not really. We got into Europe.
No.
We got into Europe
right
last year. We got into Europe. We finished with the highest points tally ever. How is that not like
but we didn't
out your boots?
Right, honestly.
Honest. Like,
hold on a minute.
Hold on. No, you hold on. Because if we had a manager that didn't get the most points ever in our in our arena, they didn't get us the most points ever. Moyes got us the most points ever, and he got us into Europe. Like, what else do you want?
Right, but we wasn't expected to be there last year.
But we were.
No,
and we got it.
What? Newcastle at home, the first game of the season. You're telling me we was expected to get in the top 6?
Why not?
Come on, Peach. You're
Why
not silly,
not?
man.
Why
Wait,
not?
now you're being silly.
Well, I agree. Why not?
Newcastle home last season.
Yeah, but
We've just sold
Brenton,
DuN Kn0.
Newcastle on the day is the same as Man City on the day. That's what you're not getting. This is why I'm not getting any of what like y'all are saying. Like y'all want to take on the pussy teams in Europa and then play the big team at the end. Totally wrong way to go about it.
So if we go out against one of the big guns, if we get knocked out, how would you assess it?
I'd assess it that like, yeah, we played one of the big guns and we didn't turn up on the day. But I'm saying
Also, Peach,
we'll beat them, and we'll be the big team in the blood clot final, dog. Straight up.
James, let me take this. Peach.
Yes.
Do you believe there's a conspiracy against West Ham with VAR and all that stuff? The big teams get it all?
Not necessarily for me.
No, Peach.
I plead the fifth, dog. I plead the fifth, dog.
Let's assume you do. What the hell do you think is going to happen to us against?
I didn't say that. I did not say
what is going to happen to us against Barcelona?
Yo, don't even sweat. Yo, listen, we're gonna win the Europa League. We're gonna.
We can score 7 goals and still go out.
So let's Brazil them. Let's Brazil them then, man. If we have to Brazil them, let's Brazil.
We couldn't Brazil. We
coming from the
look
guy.
at how we play football.
How do you
coming from the guy? No, this is coming from the guy that said bring Marco Arnautovic in for the dressing room.
Why not? Why not, dog? Why not, dog?
Peach, can you do me a favour, please? Can you have another 10, please? Is that right?
You ain't getting it because
I want you to go.
I saw you, man. I saw you. We're gonna win both them competitions, dog. Frankie knows. I know. Well, Frankie don't know, but Charlie knows because Frankie's even like second guessing himself.
I believe that this is an example. This is what happens when you legalize cannabis in your country.
Right? Can I say something?
Beautiful,
right, without anyone interrupting. I'll just see what Bong has just said about over one game. But the first game of the season, last season, Newcastle at home, we had just sold Grady DuN Kn0. Mark Noble's coming out on Twitter going berserk.
And
hold on, Pete. Yeah. Everyone was.
Oh, right? My brother Fo. What a legend. Let me just say that. Go on.
People need to understand we was not expected to get in top 6 last year. It was a freak season.
But we did.
We did. Not disputing that.
Thank you.
We wasn't expected to be there.
I know, but we did. Same way.
But now,
same thing.
But now, the difference is now.
What
is we are expected to be there?
No, we're not. No, we're not.
Really?
No.
So you don't expect to be in the top 6 this season?
Oh no. We're gonna be top 4. But like, yo, we're gonna be top 4 still.
Have a day off, mate, please.
No,
top 4.
Talk to me in May, dog. Talk to me in May, dog.
Right. I'll tell you what. I'll have a bet with you.
Wow.
Paige, I would have a bet with you right now.
I don't do them things, dog. I don't do them things.
Come on.
I know. No.
Yo,
Rise. Do we do them things? No, we don't do them things.
Jimbo, I'll have a bet with you now. No, I'll have a bet. Jimbo, I'll have a bet with you. 20 quid says we don't make top 4.
I know we ain't making top 4, mate. You're the best.
No. It's my bet, Jimbo. It's my bet. 20 quid says.
Yo,
we're not making top 4.
I gotta stop this whole.
And also, if we did, I'd pay Jimbo 200 quid. There's 10 to 1 it.
Yo,
there's
listen,
no way we're getting
Foshizi's in the building. So when Foshizi comes in the building, like, yo, that's madness. Cause like homeboy's been out for a bit. Foshizi, this is for you, Mike. Foshizi!
My brother?
My
Listen, just giving you a shout real quick.
Big up Foshizi. How you doing?
This the last one, you know what I'm saying? The best flag. Young Chiavelli, what's going on, brother? Hey, brother, hey. Best flag. Young Chiavelli, what's going on, brother? Hey. Hey. Y'all heard that we won. sometimes, right? We dropped a couple games. I know you the voice of positivity, so don't let nobody get down, right?
Yo, Foshizi, that was for you, dog. I made that up, and I wanted Frankie to see it up, and then you came out the blue. Big up yourself. I hope you're well, cause yo, Rise,
Yes,
Foshizi was on all West Ham Network and West Ham Random and everything. Russie B, he was always on them things, yeah.
Yeah. I know he's had a lot of stuff going on in his personal life,
Yeah,
so that's why
man.
I've asked if he's all right and stuff, and I've not really pushed contact with him because I know he's had stuff going on. But
I've
glad to see he's starting to make a comeback onto the YouTube scene.
That's what I'm
Really
saying.
glad to see he's making a comeback.
That's what I'm
I
saying.
hope
man.
everything's getting much better for him.
No, 100%. And I tweeted him here or there, you know what I mean, and got two responses, but it's yeah, man, that's my G, that's your G too, right? It's
Yeah,
Fever,
nice.
I'm sure he's come
ever.
on your thing still.
Don't call me no G, mate. I'm not part of the in crowd or anything like that. So
what do you mean G? No, G means yo, you know what?
I'm a lone wolf, brother. I'm a lone wolf.
Whatever,
you know
dog. Whatever.
Lone wolf.
Whatever.
No, okay. Choose that way to go. I watched something the other night, and it was called the Book of American Secrets or whatever. I mentioned it before. Dog. I'll show you this, dog. I'll show you this. G. It's grand something or other, something or other, dog. It's big things.
I think Luke's back.
I didn't even know what I was saying, and I was saying it, and then yo, it's 33 degrees here, 33 degrees there, and yo, my favorite number is 3, and then it showed me them things about the 3. I gotta join a Masonary.
He's on about that fucking Book of America.
Yo, it was mad. It was mad, man. Yo, big up.
What about mysteries?
Come again, dog?
He just started going back on about the Book of America again.
Oh, that was dope, though. That was dope. The Book of the America's Book of Secrets. Watch that. It was dope. It was
it's on Netflix.
So Pete, let me get this straight. This they exposed everything.
No, they didn't.
But it was produced by Netflix.
No, it's not Netflix. Get your mind off of Netflix, dog.
Is it on Netflix though?
No, it's not on Netflix, dog. Netflix is for the non-existent.
I don't want to be no one.
Real things.
I'm happy to be on my own, mate. I don't.
Yo, you know what? You know what? There's a next TV show y'all should check out. Straight up, folks. Easy, check this shit out. It's called Resident Alien.
Sorry, Pete.
Resident Alien is the business, dog. How you mean?
Sorry, Pete. I don't speak to Jimbo often.
Yes.
I don't speak to Jimbo often. I do enjoy speaking to Jimbo because, also though his name's James and he lets me call him Jimbo. He doesn't mind. But mate, stop. Every comment, mate. Don't worry about it.
Nah.
It's all
Nah. I don't worry about things like that. You know me.
What the fuck is Pete doing though?
I'm not saying nothing because Luke into us and talk to Jimbo, so I'm taking myself out of the equation, dog. How you mean?
Listen, this is an advert of why not to drink, mate. Trust me. Look at him there.
I only had 2 Regin and some marijuana.
Mate, you've had more than that, mate. You're under the influence of
Regin. I had some marijuana pancakes, which are dope, with some hot peppers.
That's why you're talking crap about Vlasic.
Regin, Vlasic is the business. Yo, I need to smoke a spliff right now still. So I got 2 drinks, 1 spliff. I'm gonna bun my next spliff just now.
I'm finishing this one, and I'm doing this one, and then
I'm doing that one, and this one, and this one, and that one.
Peter's making me drink. Luke, what you saying, mate?
You know what? No, hold on, pause. Circle the room. You know what? Pause. Yo, I got some dope dinner tonight. Still, man. There's this Caribbean place down the road, dog, and I got 2 goat roti with pumpkin in it, dog. Yo, live up. I ain't even with hot sauce on the side. Come on, man. You're better than them things, dog. Straight up, man. West Ham United 58's in the building. Big yourself up. John Moore, cousin or relation to Bobby Moore.
That's one of my best mates.
Is it really? No, big him up, man. Let me put the comment.
My mate John,
yes, mate.
Let me put the comment on blast. Okay, Lukington, you got all the time you need with Fever. Straight up. Go on.
Let's go.
I was just saying,
basically.
I was just saying, basically, all that bullshit that you read on Twitter, mate, and all those people, just don't worry about it, man.
Word up.
Do you know what? I'm going to tell you something.
Ben Rama is as good as he's going to be. So, you know, for fuck's sake, we're West Ham as well, mate.
What it is, one thing I will say, I was going to say this, yeah.
Sometimes is as good as whatever. He may come good, he may not, but we've been there before.
Yeah. Now listen, at the end of the day, mate, everyone does their own thing on their own channel. I'll do stuff on mine. I don't look at other people and I don't go on anyone's channel anymore. Really, I go on my own one and do my own thing. I've got good people in mine, and then that's it. At the end of the day, I haven't got a. Like, at the end of the day, I'm not here to appease anyone. Do you know what I mean? If they don't like what I say, then fucking that's their problem, not mine. You know?
No, good lad. So, yeah, just saying, basic, mate, don't take all this shit personally. It's only West Ham. At the end of the day, all that matters is what happens once they cross the white line and all that. Hopefully we win. We may not. We probably won't because we're West Ham. So,
I know, mate. I live in the end.
Raise your glass. It's it all.
So, you know what I mean? I'm from the area. So, yeah, I can appreciate West Ham quite a lot in my life. But now, listen, like the other week, I must admit, when I was doing stuff and you get people just talking absolute shite and bollocks. Well, listen, there's a difference of having an opinion and then there's coming at someone. It's not good for the whole mental health. I will say that. No, I'm not. Listen, I'm not. I'm mentally strong. I've got to be. When I've got an army of people who are Ben Rama's this, Ben Rama's that, or fucking this, that, and that. At the end of the day, you've got to be made of stone, mate. And I'm made of fucking concrete, trust me. So things can, things can get hard. But no one sees that from the other side of the coin. They look at me and go, "Oh, you're this, you're that." Right? I'm just a geezer who keeps backing up Ben Rama. What they don't understand is there is a human being there on the other side of that who, let's be honest, when I come on to different platforms and do different stuff with different things, you don't see me really going into one on other people. I will back the agenda or back the statement or the argument. The only time I ever lose me rag is on my own channel. That's what I've learned. So people need to sort of like understand that it's having an opinion and then being friends with someone after. And then there's having an opinion and then consistently just going at someone because you just don't like someone. And that's what I get quite a lot. I get a lot of people come at me because they don't like it that I'm raw, and that's their problem at the end of the day, mate.
Yeah.
Simple as that.
Yeah. So basically, yeah, mate, you stay as you are, I think. And let's switch it back to let's get Peach and Reese back in the convo.
Well, I would do, but they're buggered off. But what did you think of Saturday?
Awful. I don't think any. I think the centre backs played okay.
Yep, agree.
Anyone else? I mean, wow. Bowen endeavoured.
And as if by magic.
Antonio was awful. I thought Ben Rama was awful. I thought Souček looked. If he hasn't got energy to get up and down the pitch, then there's no point playing him because you can't pass the ball, you can't trap the ball. And I thought it was the worst performance Rice has put in this season. Apart from that, we looked all right.
Going off of football subjects and more interesting stuff, anyone been watching anything on Netflix recently?
I watched something, I can't remember what it was, but I watched something that was on there. No idea what it's called. Let me put it up Netflix on my TV and I'll have a look what it was called.
I appreciate it, Jay Woods. I'll tell you what, I'm going to give a good shout out to Jay Woods, yeah? I will. Because he was the first person to come on to one of the channels I first started doing about a year ago. And fair play to him, he's stuck. He's everywhere he's gone. He's never been... Listen, he's got an opinion, Jay Woods, but he's never once been rude or disrespectful. Like, if he doesn't agree with something, he'll say, I don't agree with that.
Yeah.
Mate, amount of times I've got people say, oh, fuck you, F this, and I'm like, all right, mate. Fucking hell, don't need that shit.
It should
So
be on
what-
watch again, shouldn't it?
Yeah. I didn't know you had a kid, Reese.
Yeah, I've got a little 3-year-old. I don't really post much though because of like I'll post some stuff on Facebook and stuff because I've got you on Facebook. I don't know, but never really post anything on Twitter.
Where she live? Local.
Literally just down the road with my ex-missus.
Mm.
Yeah, it's not too bad. Trying to find.
I had the train driver, train inspector come on the other day on the old East Anglia.
Did he ping you for money?
Fucking they're a nightmare, mate. Trust me, absolute nightmare. I come back late at night. It's pretty quiet, but yeah.
I got away with it yesterday. But then again, I only went one stop, so I would have paid it if they come and asked me for it. I think it's like Catching Killers or something. Yeah, I watched that, and then I watched obviously Tiger King's on there. Like Killer Women's on there. Ali G.
Did you see that Tinder Swindler?
Yes, I did watch that. Yeah.
How mad is that?
That is mad. Like, imagine just like that is just crazy. It's crazy, isn't it?
What it was, there was actually a story years and years ago. I mean, going back about 30 years ago, right, about a geezer who was, I can't remember, I might be wrong, but he was in South London, I think, and he convinced these people that the IRA were after him, and he'd done the same thing as...
Yeah, he did the same thing a couple of years later as well, yeah.
Yeah.
I can't remember what that was called, but yeah, that was on Netflix.
Yeah, that was brilliant, that was, wasn't it?
Yeah, what was it called? The Puppet Master, that was it.
That's right, yeah.
Yeah, I watched that the other day. Newcastle outplayed West Ham on Saturday. The central midfield was over primarily due to Newcastle playing 3 centre mids. Rice didn't have his best responsible, to be fair. Most probably responsible for the goal. Peach, you muted. Peach, you muted.
Aliens, that's the problem. The aliens have overrun Peach.
Yo, you know what? Area 51 got it out for me just because I mentioned their blood clot name, dog. But honestly, like, the Puppet Master was dope. And it was like he had money from all these gals all over the world. They did not know who he is. But there's this next show that I watched, and it was about the IRA, and it was about, oh, that's what it's called. James, you got to watch this. Great Escapes with Morgan Freeman. And, like, he has all the great escapes. Like, the man them that, like, broke out from, like, the Rikers Isle, the one that's in the island,
Alcatraz.
What's it called?
Alcatraz.
That's it. Word up. And then they got the Mexican cat, who like he did all his things, and then he broke out. And then they got like the IRA, who like they planned it all out. They were so close. It's called The Great Escapes with Morgan Freeman.
Morgan Freeman.
Yeah, Great Escapes with because Morgan Freeman does like
my
talkity talk over it, and it's
why they've roped in Morgan Freeman for the fact that it's called The Great Escapes is the fact that he starred in Shawshank Redemption. That is the only reason why Morgan Freeman has got this gig.
Oh no, 100. And you know what? They do the actual Great Escape. I never knew that was real. I watched the movie, and I never knew that was real. And then they showed. I never knew that. Like when they were in the POW in Germany, I never knew that was real. With like what was the boy's name in it? Steve something. And they were actually
David McQueen.
Yes, like that was mad. Hold on, I just gotta take a call.
But yeah, no. What was I saying? I wanted to say something.
You were saying about the old, what is it? Tinder Swindler.
Oh yeah, no, that's just crazy.
That's mad.
Yeah. But no, that's it. Shawshank Redemption, another great film.
Do you know what? I've never seen it.
No, it's a classic film. I've not seen it in years.
Jimbo, do yourself a favour. Watch it.
That? Is it good?
It's like Peach has never seen The Warriors.
Yeah, watch it, mate.
I must admit.
Yeah, I've seen The Warriors.
Mate,
I'm 45 in 2 weeks. I've seen more films than how stupid your hat looks at the moment.
Which one of us?
Which one of us?
No, you're fine now. You're fine now. Yeah, that's true. Well done. I'll talk to you, Reese, but yeah, well done.
Okay. Pull it down a bit then. But yeah,
So
the peach is back.
So let me ask you then, Luke. Luke, in 45 years of your life, here's a question for you, 'cause I'm having a couple of drinks. In 45 years of your life, what's been the best year of your life?
Honestly, mate, and that sounds silly, I was 38 and my little girl was born.
Ah, fair play.
Honestly. Yeah, no, I went out, did all of it, drank, smoked, sniffed until the... Yeah, but until you do that, that's like... everything changes.
Yeah.
And I'm so lucky I didn't do it at, I assume, Reese, 20, were you?
Yeah.
Do you know what? My missus wants a kid.
I've got a nice house, a nice wife, a nice blah, 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 blah. So, you know, I did it all and then I had the kid. But it'd be nice if it was about 30, but it didn't happen, so...
But yeah, like it doesn't matter if it's a few years later. Like you're still happy.
How long have you been with your wife though? Like before you had a kid?
Married altogether.
All together, like.
14 years.
So you've been with her 14 years, and then how long have you been married?
Now?
Yeah.
10, 11, 10, 11.
Struggling about. So really,
she's not here to tell me.
With my ex before she got pregnant. I'm not going to say.
Was it one night stand, Luke? Reese?
No. We were together, but it was very quick.
Was it?
It was like a month in. Yeah.
Mate, I ain't got no kids yet. My girl that I'm with now, yeah, she's good as gold. I must admit, she keeps me strong. I must admit, she's fucking made of stone, the girl. And she has to put up my shit also when I'm like, I can get a lot of grief. But yeah, she even turned around and said to me before. She said she wants to have a kid, and I'm like, I don't know whether I could
do it.
I don't do it. Yeah, you know, like. I think I've got to a stage now. I want to do it, but I don't think you'll ever be good enough to.
I didn't think I'd be a good dad, but you can.
Jimbo, has she got any?
No.
Do it. She'll be the happiest. She'll be if you want to make her happy, give her a kid. Seriously, mate, that will make her be better than a mortgage and a house and a marriage. That will make her the happiest she'll ever be, mate. Sorry, but them's the truths, as they say.
True, yeah. I mean, she keeps mentioning it every sort of like dropping it in conversation. I'm like, no, I don't know. It's just.
And the stupid thing is, you're what? You 35? Did you say 30? What?
Yeah, 35, mate.
And dickheads like old Reese at 20 and his missus at 20 go pop. And once you get older, it gets so much more difficult. I had to have my little men checked, so I had to, as it were, into a jar. So I had this little jar, and I went up to the counter. I knocked on the little window in the NHS window, and she said, I need to drop this off to you. And she said, is this yours? And because I'm a dickhead, I said, some of it. And she looked at me like I was a complete arsehole. And then, yeah, okay. Amazing, they were fine, but they swam in the wrong direction. I thought, I'm a West Ham fan. What do you want me to
do? Reese, how did you feel when you found out that you were going to be a dad?
Well, I can tell you this. I remember I was eating Domino's, or was it Pizza Hut or something? I ordered pizza. Like, I was with my ex, like she ordered Chinese, I ordered pizza and stuff. And like, I was just sat there like, fuck, taking a bite of pizza. Fuck, taking a bite of pizza. But like, I weren't prepared, ready or anything. But it was a struggle at first, like throughout the pregnancy and stuff, because like didn't really have much money, work was being shit and stuff. And, but yeah, we came through and got through it. Like you always find a way, don't you? Your kids.
How'd you find it now? Like,
it's a lot easier
obviously,
now. It's a lot easier. Like obviously, me and my ex-partner aren't together and stuff for reasons and stuff I'm not going to go into. But yeah, we get on fine. Like especially for the kids and stuff. Like so, it's just easier to get on than not to get on. Like
that's the fear that I have, that it could, when something's going so well, as in a relationship or something, you don't want something to come in the way of that, and it could go one or two ways. Like,
it can either make or break a relationship.
Yeah.
But the thing is, like with me and my ex, we were together still.
Or it can absolutely make you a better person.
Yeah.
And you have a better relationship with your partner. I mean, mate, a kid is just seriously, mate.
If you got only one,
even though Reese could go on and have another happy family with another partner, I bet you he doesn't regret that kid in any way, shape, or form.
No.
But how would you feel, though, Reese?
I'm not going to go on having another relationship with another partner and stuff. I'm staying single. Let me just clear that out there. I'm done with women.
You will
when he moves in, when Reese flies to Canada to live with Peach and Peach's mum and dad, he won't regret having his daughter in any way, shape, or form.
Never.
The thing is, though, Reese, right? How would you feel if your ex met someone and it's around the kid?
It depends on who the person is.
Yeah.
I'd have to make sure that they were a good person and stuff. Like, because she did meet someone else after when we first split up and stuff. And like, they've got a kid as well. But they're not together anymore, and he's a massive wang. And she knows he's a massive wang now. And I was like, well, I told you so from the beginning. Like, you know what I mean? Like, where, like, the child's involved, it gives you more of a, what's the word? Like, more of a balanced view on things.
Right.
Perspective.
Yeah, that's the word, perspective. Like, and I said from the beginning, like, nah, he's a dickhead, you know what I mean? Like, and then about a year later, get a message, oh, you're right, he's a dickhead, and I was like, well, I fucking told you so, you know what I mean? But, yeah.
Would you ever go back with her?
No.
No.
I've told her I wouldn't go back with her. Because like last year she was saying that, oh, can we get back together? Admittedly, she was very drunk and stuff, and I was like, no, like, that's a bad idea, you know what I mean? Like, because it wasn't a great relationship towards the end.
How long was you with her?
2 years.
What, 2 years before you had the kid? Or?
No, only a month before I got pregnant. But then,
fuck me, Reese, you don't like a bad brother, do you?
No, super swimmers. I'm not going to go into any other details about that, but I just want to address my friend's comment that he commented. Where is it? 2 seconds, he said. 2 seconds. I was like, well, let me just say, he knows I don't last 2 seconds because he's heard me. But, and he knows about being strong swimmers as well. But I'm not going to go into that live on the internet. But if you want to know, just drop me a message.
It's your thing, mate. It's not mine. Right. You know what I mean? I'm just talking about that, like, life in itself. Do you know what I mean? There's more to life than West Ham. Let's put it like that. Even though West Ham is,
definitely.
Do you know what I mean? That's what people need to understand. That sometimes,
No, Jimbo. What you're saying is, you need to step up. Just do it. Yeah. Just do it, mate. I promise you, it will be the best thing you ever do. But I also promise you, at 35, it may not be as easy as Reese did it. Between Reese having a kid and me having a kid, it's quite a big time difference. You know what I'm saying? And I was careful. Reese obviously wasn't because he's a fucking idiot.
Yeah,
You can say that
Funker,
again.
dog. You don't
Don't-
call Reese
don't-
It turned out for the best, though.
Egypt.
Yeah, no, it certainly did. You've got a beautiful monster. You've
Yeah.
got a beautiful monster, I bet, mate.
Yeah.
But seriously, Jimbo, don't assume that. Yeah, let's have a kid, and then a month later she's pregnant, and then 10 months later it pops out because it ain't that fucking.
It's like it's a responsibility for the rest of your life, dog.
Have you got any kids, Paige?
Fuck no, I'm too swift, man. I pull out like before she can even like think about anything about kids, dog.
Right, okay, so we don't know
Crazy. Yeah, I do, dog. Yeah, I do. Like I'll go in raw dog. I'll go in
Look
raw
at Paige
dog
the puller.
things, and I'll pull out. I'll pull out like yo. She got nothing in her, dog. Yo, straight up, I ain't put nothing in her, dog, because that's a commitment for life, dog. Fuck that, man. Excuse my language, but piss on that, dog. When I'm ready, no, but Bridget, when I'm ready, I love to raise a family, but I ain't ready yet. I don't know if I'll be ready like 10 years from now, 10 years from then, but we'll see what happens, dog. The way the world's going, I don't even know if I want to bring a youth into this world, man. It's disgusting.
Peach, I don't want to ask how old you are.
No, you can. I'm like 57. I'm 57, but go on.
But Reese and James aren't very bright, so just name the year you were born because they won't be able to add it up.
Okay, 1958. I think that was
Bollocks, were you?
No, it was that. 1958.
Mate, I was born in 1977.
I
Come
know,
on.
but I just got good looks, dog. That's just me, man.
That means bollocks. You've got good looks.
You don't know. 1958 things, dog. How you mean? I done seen like Woodstock and all. I was at Woodstock, dog. How you mean?
Peach, can you turn down that music, mate? I don't know whether I'm talking to you in a...
Yeah, it's too
That
loud,
music's
isn't it? My bad.
awful.
No, it's beautiful, but it's just too loud. How you mean? I love it. I love it. I love it. See, right here, it's good.
So, what would you call your child then, Peach? If you get a child, what would you call it?
If I had a child?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Cider.
What do you mean? If I had a child, what would I call it?
Racket.
No, I call it Pia. Straight up. Like girl or boy. Pia. Straight up. Pia. Pain in the fucking ass, dog. That's what I call it, dog. Straight up, man. Pia. Pain in the ass. Done. No, like if I had a dog, I call the dog D for dog. Like straight
Look
up.
at you, Pia. You've been talking about Pi Capital, isn't it?
Yeah, see, you clued me in. Mike Skinner and me are like, yo, tight, dog. Real thing. No, Mike Skinner's I ain't saying two things about Mike Skinner because homeboy could probably done me in a second. But like, yeah, no, I didn't agree with that from jump. I don't know. They said they had the best intention in mind and they were gonna get Kinski and all that.
What's your kid's name, Reese?
I don't want to say it on live. So, I don't want to say it live on the internet. So,
there's millions of names out there. It ain't a double barrel name, though, is it?
I respect that. I respect that. I respect that, guys. I respect that.
So, what do you think about double barrel names?
What, first names or surnames?
No, like Wright
first
Phillips. Like Wright Phillips.
No, like first name, like Lily May or something like that.
Awful.
Yeah, I agree with Luke. Yeah.
But
mate, this thing, if it's a boy, it's a king's name. It's an English king's name or a name from the Bible. If it's a girl's name, you've got a license to make it a bit prettier. But don't double barrel it. Don't make it Apple. If you're going to be a dickhead, name her Poppy.
Lukington. Poppycock. Lukington. Let me ask you something, Doc. Do you have any double barrel names in your name?
No.
I do.
No, Belen's one word, mate.
Oh, fuck. You got me. Dad, they got me out. Nah, shit. No, but I know. Differently. No, hold on, James, yo. I do got a double barrel middle name, Doc. Do you have a double barrel? Yeah, I swear to God. Do you have a double barrel middle name, James?
No, Matthew, I haven't.
Wicked. Do you have a double barrel? That was dope. Do you have? Yo, that's my name, Doc. Do you have a double barrel?
I know, Matthew.
Okay, easy there, easy there, Jameson. Do you have a double barrel name in your name, Reese?
No. Obviously, you guys know what my middle name is because I go by my first name and middle name and everything, don't I?
So what's your middle name?
What's your middle name?
What do I go by on everything?
Reese.
Well,
Yeah,
Declan.
and what's the second word?
Declan?
No, that's
Peters.
just from the YouTube thing.
What are you
Reese
talking
Peter, innit?
about?
I
Reese
go
Peter?
by Reese Peter on everything, don't I?
You're
I've
too.
never seen Reese Peter, dog.
You're too. What's the word? Mysterious. Deck.
No. It's just because the reason I
I
don't
like
use
that, Reese Peter. You should not use that, dog. RP.
Yeah, I'm trying to legally change my name just to my first name and second name.
Yo,
Because I don't want to go by my.
That's
proper
word.
surname.
That's word.
If I had to go,
That's
to be
word.
fair, if I had to go for a surname, I'll go with my mum's maiden name.
Yep.
Because like I do not get on with my dad whatsoever, so I don't want to be. And plus, most of my family have my mum's maiden name, so.
Yo, Bridget, we had to change our last name. Like, no, Lukinton, check this out. We had to change our last name when we moved to Canada because they pronounced it wrong, dog. And it was whack, but we had to do it because they were calling it something when it's pronounced something else, but they couldn't pronounce it in Canada properly. Real talk.
Well, I want to change my surname by deed poll because, as you would pronounce it, it's Glasscock, but it's actually pronounced Glasscock.
How is that any different? Glasscock or Glasscock? How is that any different?
Well, it's not pronounced Glasscock.
No, but Glasscock is the same as Glasscock, dog. Like, no, that's
Just to let you know, Peach, that's a Simpsons joke. My surname isn't Glasscock.
I think it is now, though.
Luke Glasscock.
Luke GC. Luke Glasscock or Luke
Luke GC.
I like that. Luke GC. Or like Luke in the glass of cocks. Like, yo. Oh, Lukinton, you're brilliant, man. But my last name was messed up because like you pronounce it one way, and I ain't gonna tell y'all, but like it's like you pronounce it one way in England and it makes sense, or in Spain and it makes sense, but you pronounce it in Canada and it's like taking the piss, like mad dog, mad, like yo, absolutely mad dog. Man, but I got a Darrow barrel, a double Darrow barrel. I got a Darrow barrel. I got a double barrel thing still, dog.
So back to your question, James.
Sorry. Pete.
We're a little bit in between about the whole hyphenated business.
What the
whole double barrel. It's not all we can talk about because we don't know.
So if you could pick a name, what would you have? If you was ever a kid, Luke, what would you have? What name would you have?
Tony Coffey.
What about you, Rice?
I would call her Tony Cotty.
You know what? My first name would just be like DuN Kn0. That would be my first name. That would be my first name.
Mate, I picked. We had all these lists of names, and then basically we took my mum's middle name and a family name from my wife's side, and a surname, and that's what we did.
I'm gonna tell you what I was gonna say about my daughter, because you know I'm into trains and stuff, right?
Yeah.
I wanted like obviously I was thinking about when Max was pregnant and stuff, like with my mates saying, "Oh, I want to name it after this certain train," yeah, like the child. This is before we found out she was a girl and stuff. Like, I want to name it after a certain train, and the name can draw back to that sort of thing. Like, if that makes any sense, it sort of draws it. It sort of works with it. Like,
Reese, we've mentioned this before. I think from where I am now, about 100 yards at the bottom of my garden is the main line to London. And we have the Orient Express roll up there. What's the steam train? What's that steam train? What's the steam train that was really fast?
Thomas the Tank Engine, dog.
Yeah, there was
Used to
a
love that as a
Flying
kid.
Scotsman
Oh, trust me.
fly
the flying scrap heap. Yeah.
down the back of about 100 yards from where I'm sat now. The Flying Scotsman flies past once a week.
Like, to be fair, when people are like trains, they're like, "Oh, what about the Flying Scotsman?" Personally, I don't.
Just to let you know, Reese, the main train up, the main pass. No, that's a freight train. A freight train has just gone past the end of my garden. I can hear it.
Very
Well,
nice. But I hear
go
all the
in-
time anyway, because about just down the end of my road where I live, there's a line. It's where I always go up, and I can always hear them going past. Like,
Going
when I'm in the back garden and stuff.
Going off the subject of names for kids and trying to get my missus pregnant, what was the best TV show growing up as a kid? Like, we just seen Thomas the Tank.
Just before
That
you
was my
do,
go-to.
Jimbo. Just before you do, Jimbo. As two parents that had kids, and we both had full-time jobs. How much do you think my nursery fees were?
Blimey. No idea.
Go on, have a go.
No idea.
What, for a month or a year?
For a month? Yeah, for a month.
About 800 quid, in it?
£1,306 a month.
Jesus Christ.
That's what you got to put up with. So when she went to school, we were like, oh yeah, after school club was £5 a day. Yep, happy days.
Bloody hell, that's a lot.
That is a lot.
That's a lot, mate. I mean,
So if you've got no family that will take your kid, you're gonna have to pay nursery fees, mate. They're astronomical. But the best TV series ever, which I will refer to you, but once I've broken your heart financially, I will say the best TV series I think is Frasier.
Frasier.
I thought we were talking about kids ones, right? Oh,
yeah, we were talking about kids ones, yeah.
Oh, if we're talking not kids ones.
Oh, kids one. The best TV kids show was Danger Mouse. Second, Count Duckula. Prove me wrong.
If we're
Fireman
talking,
Sam, straight away.
Fireman Sam was good. To be
That
fair.
banging.
What, better than Danger Mouse?
Did you know?
Sorry,
my
Danger
theory on
Mouse.
Fireman Sam. Do you want to know my theory on
No,
Fireman Sam?
Reese.
My
Danger
theory on
Mouse.
Fireman Sam is great. Yeah.
What, some
Norman
Welsh
Price-
idiot?
Norman Price is Fireman Sam's bastard child.
Thunderbirds.
Yeah.
Thunderbirds, come on, man. Come on. The Fun House. Who remembers the Fun House? Like, you might not remember it. Pat Sharp, wasn't
Just to
it?
let you know, do you remember the twins in Funhouse?
Vaguely, yeah.
One of my best friends was babysat by those two. That's how old I am.
Very old.
Wow.
Right, what about adult shows then? Like, not kid shows. It's really hard for me because I can't decide because I've got a few that I really love.
What, comedy?
No, just in general.
Fire them out.
Well, I'm a big fan of the
Breaking
old comedies. I love
Prison Break,
Porridge.
Dexter, Better Call Saul. They're like the top 4.
Have you seen Ozark?
No, not yet.
Come at me with Ozark's banging, mate. Honestly, absolutely
Well,
banging.
I'm watching something at the moment though, so I want to finish what I'm watching before I watch.
Yeah.
It's not on Netflix though, so.
I remember a lot of programs years ago that stopped running. Like Ray Donovan was a great program. I thought really good.
I haven't seen it. Also, My Name Is Earl was good as well. That was good.
Was that the name?
Yeah, it was called My Name Is Earl. It was good.
I must admit, Band of Brothers was good. What was that program? There's a lot of series that are like sort of one-off hits. I don't know about. Remember? You won't remember Reese all these, but Married with Children. Al Bundy. No, you won't remember it, but that was brilliant. That was quite funny back in the day.
Jimbo, it wasn't brilliant.
It was good. Come on.
Some
Come
bloke
on, Luke.
sat on a sofa.
Big up,
I know,
Scott.
mate.
Brilliant, let's be honest. But Band of Brothers was. And did you watch the thing they did after that? What was it called? Oh, they did one that was set in the. What was it called? The Pacific? Was it called that?
Mm.
That was brilliant.
Scott Ben's in the house. Scott, I'm just going to say this quickly. I've been backing Ben Rummer up all night. I've had it from everyone, but I've supported the boy. Just let you know, brother. Just let you know.
Also as well, Jimbo, you haven't had it from everyone. Just to put that there.
77.9% of the
There's
audience.
one person you haven't had it from.
Is Luke. That's it. So 77.9%. Do you know what I mean? Of everyone else. Who else is there? What else was there when I was a kid growing up? See, the Funhouse. The Funhouse was brilliant back in the day. Like that was like proper TV. That was 100%.
You not remember Count Duckula?
No, I think I was too well before my time. That is.
DuckTales.
No, I just don't remember it, mate. Just don't remember it at all.
Do you remember DuckTales?
What do you remember? Alive and Kicking. Do you remember that, Reece? I remember that. What was you watching when you grew up?
Yeah,
I was watching Thomas the
when I
Tank
said
Engine and Todd.
DuckTales, that's how you felt. That's how he felt. You said Alive
Todd
and
is the
Kicking.
most underrated TV show ever.
But
Which TV show?
Sorry?
Which TV show, Reece? The most underrated?
Tugs.
Pardon?
Tugs?
It's about tugboats. It's like tugboat version of Thomas the Tank Engine.
Oh, I do remember Tug. Yeah, no. Yeah, that was good. I had that on VHS.
They're all on YouTube, so it's great. I binge watch it all the time. It's brilliant.
Yeah, that's the problem though, because I've booked basically tomorrow because it's half term. Tomorrow we are going bowling, and then we are watching Space Jam, the original Space Jam with Michael Jordan at the cinema. At the cinema, my friends.
Mate, that was a banger back in the day. I was only 10 when that came out. So yeah.
And we're going to that tomorrow. And how much do you think it cost me for a ticket?
What?
12 quid.
We're going tomorrow to the cinema to watch the original Space Jam with Michael Jordan.
About 35, 40 quid.
£4 a person.
That's not bad, is it?
Mate, I want to go where you live, mate. Doesn't it? In the end, mate, they will rob you for your trainers.
But will you be sneaking your own snacks in, or will you be buying snacks? That's the question.
No, we have no choice because she will want popcorn and fruit shoot. So I'll pay £4 a ticket to go in, and then £89 for a fruit shoot, and £47.50 for the smallest packet of popcorn you've ever seen.
I can't remember last time I went to the cinema. It's been years.
I went pictures to see. You ever seen that program? People Just Do Nothing. You ever seen that?
No.
Yeah, they put a film, didn't they?
Yeah, they done a film, mate. I went and watched it. Trust me, because when I used to do a lot of the garage stuff years ago, I thought it was brilliant, mate. Like their MC and all that.
Yeah, James, did you enjoy that film with adult content?
I did, mate. It was great.
Just to let you know, if you have a kid, you won't be watching a film at the cinema with adult content for quite some time.
I think
you will
the
see
last time I went to the
you will
cinema,
go and see Polar Express. You'll go and see The Muppets Christmas Carol, which are all brilliant films. I have to say, they're all brilliant films. But that's you're sat there with your missus and your kid watching. Yeah, you won't be watching something. You won't be watching anything by Quentin Tarantino for quite some time.
Well, I was gonna say, I think the last film I went to see in the cinema was Suicide Squad. That came out like 6 years ago.
6 years ago, I remember that.
Yeah.
I remember that.
But,
So you were only 19,
How
weren't
old
you?
your kid?
3.
It's like it's almost something that's linked.
I've got a question for you.
I could easily go to the cinema, but I just don't really go. Like,
It also, as well, to be fair, if you go with your little girl and watch, I don't know, the Muppets Christmas Carol, and it cost me £4 each, you're like, well, that's better value than going to watch, I don't know, the latest Marvel film, and you're paying £15 this year.
Right, I've got a question for you. This is West Ham related. I think you're gonna like this one. The Masters football is coming back. Who would be your? I think is it 5-a-side or 6-a-side? I think it's a 5-a-side team, isn't it? Who would be your 5-a-side team?
Well, we got to have a goal.
Got to have a goalkeeper, obviously. Yeah.
No, Fabian.
No, from what period? How far back can I go?
Well, it's legends, isn't it? Because you can be anyone from McCloskey to Robert Green to whoever you like.
And how many times have they had to have played for West Ham? Can I have Paolo Futre?
You can, but that's entirely up to you. Surely, I don't think you'll be getting into the team though.
5-a-side, I need a goalkeeper.
No, what it is, the Masters, the Masters, Football Masters is coming back, isn't it? And basically, you get who would West Ham's team be? Do you reckon?
Yeah, but is it 6-a-side or the 5-a-side?
I think it's 5-a-side. I think.
And I have to play a goalkeeper.
Yeah.
I'm not sure who I'll put in goal. That's the thing.
I'll probably go Rob Green, mate. Or who else is there? David James. David James.
Yo, what's the question? What's the question, dog? What's the question?
Right. The question is to my homeboy from Canada, who looks like he's stoned out his face.
Whatever, dog. Go on.
My G.
I just ate a roti, dog. How you mean? Go roti with pumpkin? It was live up, dog. And abundance doobie still. But go on. What's your question, dog? Go on.
Look at them. Right. Who would be your Masters 5-a-side team for next year's Football Masters that's coming back?
Oh, like the indoor thing.
Yeah.
Teddy Sheringham, Paulo Di Canio.
What are you looking at, H?
Hold on. Teddy Sheringham, Paulo Di Canio, Joe Cole, Glenn Johnson, Ginger Pele, and then they get a goalie, right?
Mm.
And then Fabianski in goal.
But Fabianski is playing for West Ham United now. He's not Master.
Okay, so Stephen Bywater. There you go.
He was shit for us. When he played, I still haven't got over that 5-4 from 22 years ago, and he was in goal.
I don't give a fuck. Stephen Bywater would be ill, dog. How you mean?
Right.
You know what? I might even you know what? Okay, let me change my goalkeeper then. Just because I got like rough criticism, I'll change my goalkeeper to Ludo. Done.
I'm trying to think.
I think Paolo Di Canio would be first one on the list. Dean Ashton, I'd have in the team. I think he was.
I was going to say taken too young, but he didn't die. He was just out with injury. But you know what I mean? But
yeah, he
taken
was
out the game too young.
Yeah. Michael Carrick.
Goalkeeper gets better with age, dog. Ludo all day long.
He wasn't with us long. Who else is there? I'm just
No,
trying to think.
I'd have Michael Carrick. I
Oh,
wouldn't
Joe
have
Cole,
Paolo
I'd
Di Canio. How many is it? Is it 6-a-side or 5-a-side?
It's 5-a-side with 3 subs, I think it is.
Well, I definitely up front. My number one up front is Jermaine Defoe.
Word up.
Because if you're playing five-a-side, I assume the goals are smaller. Yeah.
Yeah, but was he a West Ham legend?
Yeah.
Is that what? Oh, sorry.
He's got to be someone who's sort of played for West Ham.
Can I have Jimmy Greaves?
Well, you can if you want to dig him up.
It's that small goal.
Got to have Ginger in there though.
I don't think you want Paolo Di Canio.
Why not?
Because if it's five-a-side, it's a smaller goal. You don't want wing players. You want it straight through the middle. So I'd have Bobby Moore. I'd have Billy Bonds.
These are the people. Right? It's got to be people who's alive who can play
That's
next
what I'm
season
saying.
in the Masters indoor.
Sorry. What's the question? What's this? So it's
Trevor Sinclair would
five-a-side.
be a good shout. Trevor Sinclair would be a good shout.
Trevor Sinclair would be a good shout, yeah. Five-a-side indoor football Masters, right? It's coming back next year. So you've got five-a-side plus 3 subs. So who would be your starting 5?
I would have if we have to win, and that's what we want to do. I would have the players that have played for West Ham that have most recently left the professional game. Get the youngest and the fittest. Get the youngest and the fittest, then you'll win.
Would you have Mark Noble in there?
Yeah, you'd have Mark Noble, definitely. If you play a 50-year-old Trevor Sinclair, I don't know how old he is, and play a 60-year-old Slaven Bilic, you're not going to win.
How do you mean? They still got skills.
No, yes, they have. But say you play, I don't know, Charlton's Masters, and they play really young players at about 36, 37. Unfortunately, they will run rings around. It's like, I tell you what, the equivalent is, Peach. I reckon all of us have played football, and we're men, and we go, yeah, we could beat women at football, but if we played a decent women's team, we'd be all right for about the first 10 to 15 minutes, and then run, and our legs would fall apart.
30 seconds from it, I'm dead after 30 seconds.
Would you have Robert Green in goal?
Yeah, that's what I'd pick, Rob Green.
Yeah, I would.
Yeah, Rob Green sounds like a good
Green in goal. James Collins in the defence.
So is it alive? No, I would go David James, because the goal's smaller.
David James is
massive.
Would you have Anton Ferdinand?
I'm just stuck on another centre mid. So I was going to play 2 centre mids, 1 defender, 1 striker, 1 keeper.
Joe Cole would be one of them.
Ooh,
Definitely. You have to have Joe Cole.
Definitely.
That is a massive shout.
You know what? Even Michael Carrick, even Michael Carrick,
because if you're playing five-a-side football, the ball is going to be on the ground. That's what I said to Defoe. Because you give the ball to Cole, he lays it into Defoe. Defoe smashes it. That's a goal.
Bobby Zamora.
Good shout.
My
Bobby
five
Z.
would be Green in goal, Ginger at centre back, Noble and Cole in centre of the park, and in Ashton.
What about Carlton Cole?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Even Jack Collison, dog. Jack Collison could
What
still
about
do
Paul
a job.
Konchesky?
I don't business.
Oh.
I'm still having Ian Bishop and Julian Dick.
Ryan. He's retired now.
Oh, no.
He's still playing Ireland, is
No, he retired. He retired 1st of January.
he?
Me and Charlie were talking about it a stream.
Yo, he's on my team, dog.
What's happening, Scott? At the end. What about, right, I'm going back to the 2006 era. What about Shaka Hislop?
I was thinking that, you know.
What about Big Man Jack?
Thinking that.
What about
Word up.
Yossi Benayoun?
I was thinking that too, Doug.
What about Matthew Everington?
Freddie Lundberg.
Oh, fuck Freddie Lundberg, mate. He's fucking shit. He was.
He's probably still fit too, man. He could probably still run rings around players, man.
What about
Carlos Sanchez?
What about Matthew, aka Peach?
Striker, how you mean? There you go. It's done now.
Peach, you don't phone me no more, mate. You don't call me. You don't text me. You're in the crowd now, aren't you? Don't do so.
No, easy there, Jameson. Easy there, Jameson. Easy there, Jameson. Rude boy talk.
Jimbo, you can always call me, mate.
Java
Come
retired.
on.
I will do, mate. With 2 phones. What about Marlon Harewood?
Well, that's a solid.
No.
No, that's a solid.
man.
That's a solid. That's a solid.
Oh,
That's a solid.
5-a-side, you need little players. 5-a-side, Jack Wilshere will be brilliant.
He's playing the Danish 14th here.
No, fine.
It's Junior Stan.
Junior Stanislas is saying. Scott's saying Bobby Zamora. We've already mentioned Bobby. You mentioned it, didn't you, James?
Bobby Z.
Yeah.
Ian Bishop.
Ian Bishop. Michael Hughes. Do you remember him, Luke?
Yeah, I do. But Ian Bishop, if I'm playing 5-a-side, I want
Sorry,
Ian
but how the
Bishop
fuck
sat in the
is
middle.
Rise of the Foot Soldier 4 at number 6 in films on Netflix for today. It's shit.
Jimbo, you know that we always say about Mark Noble never playing for England. I don't think he was ever quite good enough. But Ian Bishop, man, I don't know how old you are. I don't know if you saw him. He was brilliant.
I grew
on
up
the ball. Oh.
That season, that 95-96 season, I think it was. No, because that was the from 96 onwards. I remember quite clearly, like Bishop, Michael Hughes, Cotty, Dowie, Stan Lazaridis. Stan Lazaridis, mate.
Did you see the end of Alvin Martin?
I said, funny enough, I went to his testimonial. Went to his album.
Man. What a defender.
4-3 loss to Chelsea, it was.
I'm trying to think.
So you're sort of about the time that it all got a bit Harry Redknappy, didn't it?
Yeah.
Everyone got some in, got some out, got some in, got some out.
I'll give you a name. Samasi Abu.
I'll tell you, do you remember the story about Samasi Abu?
What was the story?
He Harry told him to stand on the front post for corners, and he didn't quite understand the language. So basically, every time the opposition got a corner, he went and trotted up and stood on the halfway line, and Harry was going, "How can it happen?" He didn't understand why he was shouted at, but basically he didn't understand the formation of the corner, which basically when you had Ruddock and all that drinking culture, I mean, imagine what this poor guy from where did he come? He came from France, didn't he?
Yeah. What about Bernard Lamar?
Well, the goalkeeper.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, my friend. I'm probably 10 years older than you, I'm guessing, but I was absolutely gutted that Harry didn't pull one there and sign him up, because he was an absolutely brilliant goalkeeper, and he was. And it also is one of those goalkeepers you love, because he wore the joggers.
What about Denver Bar?
He was good one season, then the season we got relegated was he was a trier, I'll give him that.
Yeah. If you didn't go down, what could he you done? That's the question, but we're never going to get
So
answered.
who's that, Reed?
Jeff Sparks. Oh, for fuck's sake. What's he doing? What's he fucking doing? Oh, it's you know he's fucking doing.
Do you know what? Pete's come on my channel the other day, yeah, right? And no word of a lie, I thought he was down a dark alley, yeah. And he had that alley up, and I was looking at it, I was thinking, I didn't realise it was a fucking green screen.
I know, but it's like that Brown thing that the movie Michael Caine was in, dog. That's what it's like, dog. That's how I love it so much.
I really didn't, mate. I swear to God, I thought you was down some alleyway or something.
There you go, then. There you go, then, lads. It's the Michael Caine film.
With a Happy Brown and Mr. Brown, wasn't it? Mr. Brown, that was dope. What a dope movie. Michael Caine.
Do you know what? It's well before my time, really, with him. Do you know what I mean? Like, I'm 21.
Yeah, you must have seen bloody.
The bloody doors.
You must have seen The Italian Job.
Yeah, oh, that was dope.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was dope.
Great thing.
Have you ever, lads? Have you ever seen Dirty Rotten Scoundrels?
Oh, my favorite movie, Doc. My favorite movie.
Brilliant.
That is so good.
Pete, can you do me a favour?
You want to know your favourite movie's Back to the Future?
No, I know, but
Peach,
I watched Back to the Future.
You are Rupert.
There you go. But like, yo, Dirty Rotten Scoundrels, when like Steve Martin and Michael Caine, and like Steve Martin's pretending to be a man in a wheelchair, and like homeboy's licking him with a cane.
Pete, can you do me one favour, please?
Go on, my G.
Listen, I know you shouted at me earlier because you said about Blessed, but can you just make out that you're running down that alleyway?
Of course I can.
Like, can you please do the running man, mate? Like, it would be good for the audience.
Hold on, I gotta get my juice still.
Jimbo, while we're asking that question, can you zoom in on that picture behind you? Because I'm always wondering what that is. Is that your granny? What is it? Is a car?
I see it.
Two people. What is it?
Yeah, I see it. Right
wait
there.
I will show you because you're.
Thank you,
people.
mate. It's always annoyed me.
Oh snap!
This music in the background is really chilled.
It's like we're all in a yurt.
Drinking in an elevator.
Oh shit! Hold up.
That was stuck in the elevator. Great.
So, lads, bearing in mind it's in the greatest country that's ever been, it's 1:38 in the morning. What are you dickheads doing tomorrow?
Nothing. Well, I've got to do a few online tests, but apart from that, nothing.
There we go.
What is that? Oh, that's in a Bentley, dog.
Oh, is that a Rolls Royce?
Oh, that's a Rolls Royce. That ain't even a Bentley. That's a Rolls Royce, dog. What?
I hate to say, is that who's the lady or is that you in front?
No, that is my nan. My nan died in '99 of breast cancer. And that is the car, and that is a photo of my nan the day I come out of hospital when I was born.
Oh, really?
Oh, wow!
Bless.
So basically, what it is, I never really got over death of my nan to a point. She died at 60 years old. She died too young, really.
Mm-hmm.
And when she died, I was 13. And I've always said that she's always going to look over me till the day I go, sort of thing. And
she will.
And basically, that is basically the car. That's my nan. That's the car.
Yeah, that's lovely.
Yeah,
That's a
Yeah.
classy
Yeah, I
car,
know what you
classy
mean. I know
lady,
what
mate.
you mean, get over the death of your nan. Like, I'm the same. Like, my nan passed, what, 2 years ago, 3 years ago, and it's still hard now.
yeah.
Like,
You know, my nan used to live like right where James lives, like on Raynham Road, and it was messed up because my cousin, he got diagnosed with pancreatic cancer, and he was in a hospital, and we went to go check him before he passed, but whilst we were on the plane, he passed, and so we never got to see him. And when we touched down at Heathrow, my mom's mom died, like my nan. And it was mad. It was like, and then like it was masked up. It was like one of my dad's friends, his son passed, and then my aunt, who I ain't seen, and she was my aunt's sister. I ain't never like really met her, and then her husband was there, and she introduced me to him. He passed the next day, and it was like 4 funerals. Like it was 4 like deaths, like bang, 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 bang. Like it was mad. It was
it
mad,
sounds
man.
it.
Yeah,
Right,
so
I'm going to show it to you for the final
it was
time.
mad. So my cousin
Right.
passed,
Love to
my
see
nan
it.
passed. Like, yo, my
Oh, bless their
yo,
cotton
And
socks.
I'll put it
yo,
back up. Just a minute.
Yeah, good. Cheers for
yo,
that, Jimbo.
Cheers, James.
Lovely.
yeah. Done no.
I